Hello, everyone. Welcome to the new episode of Tomb of Annihilation. Actually, every game is a new episode. So,
unless we're already to next week, then this will be last week's
true.
episode.
Yes. Thanks everybody for joining us. We have a new overlay. We have a new intro, and by much request from everybody else, we have another new overlay that will be primarily for combat. Colton, roll out the new overlay. Is it done? I don't know.
Yes.
It
took a second. It took a second for it to be like, okay, I'll switch.
Yeah, so hopefully this should help out with combat so you guys can see a little bit easier. But also we got commissioned by our wonderful Victoria, also known as Sari on our Discord, a brand new character art as well. So Colton, throw up that character art.
It's up.
Whoa, look at it. It's so beautiful. It's so great. Yeah, she really did a great job with the new character art for this kind of last chapter of this game, which is, really exciting. And so they're also on the Discord if you want to look at the high res versions of them. They're pinned on the Forgotten Realms channel on there. So you can go check them out. They're really good. They're very detailed. The highlight being Tiff's abs and Ira's sword. And Tiff just in general, to be honest.
Victoria really outdid herself with the art this time.
Freaking Craig also drew up the tattoo that she has on her chest too, which is really cool.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
There's a lot of personal flair that got added to these, and it's just
it was really funny because while she was working on it, she randomly PM'd me and was like, "Is Craig an artist?" And I was like, "I know he used to do art." And she was like, "Okay," because he sent me the tattoo and it's really good. And I was like, "Oh." So
also commissioned from Gabe, who is also really awesome, does a lot of cool art, was a bit from where we left off from our last game of Tomb of Annihilation. Colton, why don't you throw that one up too?
All right, it's there.
Here we have depicted by Gabe, Acererak standing at the end of the hallway, casting his favorite spell. It has to be his favorite spell, right? Power word kill. So I will also drop that in the Discord right now as well. I forgot to upload it if you guys want to look at that, but it's pretty awesome.
I just realized, is that the Ring of Winter slowly falling towards him?
I believe it is, yes.
Is that what's going on now?
I believe that's what's happening there.
I don't remember that being described.
Do you become Ash? Like, do you get fucking snapped when you get power word killed?
No.
Okay.
No, I think
Sadly not. I wish.
No, his soul gets snapped.
Yeah, he's getting monged for sure, but his body's still there.
Monged.
We'll put him in my bag of holding for later.
Yep, just toss him in.
Keep him fresh.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that right there, that scene, what you see before you in that hallway is where we left off last game of Tomb of Annihilation. But before we jump into that, I want to give a sponsor to give a sponsor to our shout out. Give a shout out to our sponsor, G Fuel. You use code Fireball to get 10% off your next purchase.
Yeah.
Also,
big thanks to Travis.
Hang on.
Right? Is that what you're going?
Oh, yeah. Big thanks to Travis Savoy. Who I really hope I'm saying that right. I'm sorry if I'm not. Who composed and uploaded and made the really cool intro music that we had there. It's called Deep in the Jungle from his fan-made Tomb of Annihilation soundtrack. You can go check it out on YouTube. Yeah. He also has 2 full Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frost Maiden soundtracks and a Curse of Strahd one. They're both really good. I went through and listened to all of them and highly recommend it. So go check it out.
Yeah, awesome. Go give him some listens and big thanks to him for letting us use it. So
yep. And big shout out to, I'm going to shave off some seconds here by letting you guys not get to the timer quickly. Melody Olvera, Michael Restorm, Jaren, 6 Salmon, Sam, Cast, Pippin, the Hood, Mike, got a punch to Donna, will prep house with Chris Pat, Pickle Culture, Adam Pallet, Death of Fire, Mimi H. Bakery, Spur God, Mama, Papa John, Unsolved Homicide, Rick Osborne, Notorious Thieves, Rejected Tub Full of Seamen, Kid Up, The Autismo, Josh Travis, Addison Henning, Arthur Sewell, Samir Estelle.
15 seconds. That
was better than last time. Last time was 17, I think.
On Subsplash, it shows a live timer, so I just looked at that when you were like, I can't get
Damn
to
the timer. I had you. Anyways,
okay.
last we left off on Tomb of Annihilation. Jacob, why don't you do the intro? Okay, I'll do the recap. That's fine, Jacob. All right. I love you, by the way. I love you too.
I'm gonna leave.
What is
Anyways,
happening?
I'm gonna leave here. This is
What is
what I signed up
happening
for.
right
Wish that you kind of do it all on your own today.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can play all the characters.
today.
Hey,
Welcome to Tomb of Annihilation. Jacob plays with himself.
that's the name. That's the title. Hey, Ari, you want to go back
Where
to
is this
Waterdeep?
going?
No, I don't want to.
I feel like that.
Instead,
I feel like
I
Ari
want to
would.
go kill everybody with a fireball. I want to cast 8 fireballs on everybody so they all die. Sheena, I think that's a pretty good idea, to be honest. Tiff, I angry.
What is happening? What is happening?
Anyways, last we left off on Tomb of Annihilation, the party had made their way into the city of Omu, the lost, forgotten city of Omu, and they were trying to get into the Tomb of the Nine Gods in order to find this soulmonger and put a stop to it. But in order to do so, the party needed to find 9 of the puzzle cubes that related to a certain passage by the 9 trickster gods of Omu in order to find their way, get their way into the Tomb of the Nine Gods. So they've been adventuring around Omu, fighting snakes, tabaxis, stopping aliens from sacrificing grungs, and surviving traps, talking to kobolds, saving changelings, and killing not 1, not 2, but 30 snake people in the process of getting these treasure cubes back. The last episode, the party snuck their way into the Feign of the Night Serpent, Rosnasi's base of operations, and the music got really crazy. Sorry, everybody.
I think it's fine.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, maybe it was okay, but
It's already gone. Now it's just awkward.
the party had made their way into the Feign of the Night Serpent in order to stop Roz, gather the last couple of puzzle cubes, save a changeling red wizard spy to get the other puzzle cubes back from the rest of the red wizards. When they went inside, Ira got blind and couldn't see, and so the party decided it's full frontal assault time. And unfortunately, the snakes were prepared. They had a gong, most powerful of all items, and it alerted everybody in the base to their presence.
We could never
Fortunately, they fought everybody and won, nearly dying a couple of times. But they defeated lots of snakes and then made their way to Rosnasi, in which Artis went to him and said some really nice things to him, and then killed him and took the puzzle cubes. Rosnasi was not, in fact, a great, almighty, powerful snake god undead leader, but a fragile, withering person. Artis took the cubes and then also had a revelation about his long lost lover and people, that they were gone. They had teleported themselves away from this plane of existence, and Acererak had created the soulmonger in order to devour even them, because they were so far away. Artis was a little distressed when he learned about this. The party was able to kind of bring him back up, though, and say, hey, we can do this. We got this. You're awesome. Take the ring. And did so. And when you guys turned the corner down the hallway back into the Feign, standing at the end of it was a figure, silhouetted, large helmet, glowing eyes, staff. Nothing like you guys have ever seen before except for what you've heard in legend. And he pointed his finger, and he uttered a few words, and a beam of light streaks through Artis Cimber. He kind of gasps forward and grabs at his chest. He turns to the 4 of you, and he gives one last look, and all he says is, oh, and he falls to the ground. His hand begins to float into the air, and you watch the ring slips off his finger and begins to float in the middle of the hallway. Acererak kind of still holding his hand out, and he says, "This
is mine.
I'm gonna look over to the others.
And he kind of holds it there for a second. It floats there. Like he's not pulling it in. All of you don't need to roll insight for this. It's very clear he's almost like goading you.
I think Tiff's unfortunately goaded.
I was gonna say, are we in a position to argue right now?
I don't think Tiff makes that decision. I think she rages. And I think she weakly drags her sword across the floor and probably collapses about here. And then she kind of looks up and goes, "That's only one. You got enough of us?" And she kind of just lays on the ground weakly, and
he kind of looks down, and he kind of it's almost a bit of pity, and he stares down and he says,
"Oh, you poor soul. You try so hard. You don't want to fight me. Not after all this."
And he begins to walk forward.
I thought I had killed the rest of them. And here you stand. Or fell. Kubazan.
And then he points to the back of the room towards Ari. And he says,
"Keep that wretched abomination out of my sight. Coward. You ran. You ran while I slaughtered your brothers and sisters. Who allowed you to step foot in this place?"
You're muted, Tyler.
I'm gonna try and drag Tiff back towards the group, away from Acererak.
Okay. You do so pretty easily. He steps forward and he gets to about here, and he can tell his form is rather intimidating. He's still completely silhouetted, but stands at about 9 feet tall as he looks down. But his head and arms aren't the size of someone who's 9 feet tall. It's like he's a regular guy whose limbs have been outstretched further. And his head is, the size of all of yours, with the enormous helmet making it seem larger. And he snatches the ring out of the air.
My trophy. Fine then.
He slips the finger on. Or he slips the ring on. He turns around. He slips the finger on.
Whoa.
He turns around and begins to kind of slowly walk away with the back of his cloak kind of fluttering behind him.
I await you all in my tomb. I cannot wait to watch you all die.
And he disappears, fading into shadow, slowly kind of disintegrating away until there's nothing there. Dragonbait, who currently isn't over here, but as many is now here, runs over to Artis and just kind of puts his hands over him and kind of looks down at him. Doesn't really make an expression over his face at all, but he just looks at him.
Fuck.
And you guys begin to smell roses.
Roses means
We've come so far only to lose.
Well, this fight, maybe, but the goal still stands, right? I mean, we deal with the Soulmonger, and we were gonna bring back Darren and Mert and them anyways. We can bring back artists. We can make that work.
He didn't even touch him.
We just got done with a fight. If you could stand, and everyone else wasn't half dead, right? That has to be how this goes.
No, you're right.
There has to be a way to win. We can't just stop because look, this happened in Barovia, okay? Strahd would do this. He would show up and he would be a big bad asshole, and we beat him.
There were 40 of us then.
We already dealt with the army, I think. It was just the 5 of us that fought him. 4 of us.
And how did your person you went up against, this Strahd you've mentioned, how did it compare power-wise to this guy? This guy pointed at Vargas and
Tallman
killed
turned
him.
into a raptor, and they used a
He
sword
did.
made of sunlight.
Tolman might still... Does he still have that sword?
I don't think it has the soul in it anymore, though, does it?
I don't know. I don't
At this
remember.
point, Ayla's kind of come up behind you, Gina. She just has kind of like her hand on your shoulder.
Ari's gonna sit down with Dragonbait. And,
Dragonbait wipes a couple of tears from his face. It's difficult, being who he is as a Sariel, to really truly express the emotion that he has.
mhm.
You guys smell throughout the air what once was like blood and flesh and rotting corpses. You now smell like the scent of roses. He stands up and he just picks up Artis, and he kind of just looks up to the rest of you expectantly.
It's supposed to be what we came here for. This is just becoming... We're losing too much. It's becoming untenable.
Okay.
We need to get out of here. There's not much we can do.
All right.
If you want to grab any of that gold that Roz had collected, fine.
Can I come with you? Ishmael steps forward.
Well, you're
I would
part
like
of
to
the reason why we
return
came
to
down
my people.
here. Mm-hmm. That's probably the reason why we came down here.
All
We're
right.
not leaving without you.
Ari's gonna go into Roz's, throne room, hidey hole, and collect all the stuff for...
Yeah.
You
All
watch
right.
as Ishmael's form changes into that of a humanoid wearing red robes.
Stop it.
You're going to go where? Sorry, Ari?
To Roz Nassi's little hidey hole.
Oh, over here.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Ira would follow as well.
Okay, you go to his hidey hole. And just give me 1 second here.
Get better.
So, once again, shadows dance over this opulent bedchamber. Cushions lie in one corner, decorative shields line the walls. Treasures are heaped around the room, gold and silver coins, a gilded harp, a jeweled wine flask, pillows of silk, and fine clothes draped over wooden mannequins. To the east, an engraved stone disc is set into the floor above an alcove. To the west, a rectangular steel plate mounted on the wall is polished to a mirror-like sheen.
There's a door here, right? Leading in.
Yeah, there's sort of, yes. It's like a hidden stone door. Okay. It's like a secret door.
Is it something that Ira would be able to mostly close when
Yeah, you can close it.
Okay.
It locks too, so I mean
he wouldn't lock it.
Okay.
After closing it, he would just look over to Ari, who I assume has started rifling through things. And he would just say, "I'm not wrong, am I? We can win this?"
Have to.
Okay. I just
Can't give up on me now, Ira.
I saw how they were reacting, and my instinct took over. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't being stupid. Okay.
I think that's exactly what they needed to hear, even if it's
optimistic.
sugarcoating. Yeah.
Okay. This is the gold we're going to use to bring people back, isn't it?
Probably.
All right.
I don't have enough to bring everyone back currently.
Yeah. Oh my god.
So if you're looking around, Rosnasi's lair contains treasures from distant lands. This collection includes a Sembian wine flask, a bejeweled Amnian doublet with matching money pouch, a fine Cormyrian cloak, a gilded moonshale harp, and 3 large cushions covered in Turami silk. Hidden under one of the cushions is Rosnasi's leather-bound spellbook, which contains all the spells he has prepared. In addition, his hoard contains 30 50 gold piece gemstones in a clay urn, 150 platinum in an unlocked wooden chest, 350 gold pieces, 900 silver pieces scattered over the floor, and a frog-hemoth statue made of painted wood and with 3 amethyst gemstones for eyes. And on Rosnasi's body is a flame tongue, long sword, and he carries a sending stone. But only 1 sending stone.
I mean, all of this stuff, I think, except for the sword, is going to go in bags of holding. My bag is empty now because it had all of those. Because it at one point it had all of those fucking giant obsidian.
I have
or
probably 100 gold worth of room. Or 100 pounds worth of room. So
Jacob, what would you
I know.
That's also 4 kilos of coconut in the
Look, we need some of that right
It's
now.
also a drug runner.
So Jacob,
traveling to distant
about
lands.
how much weight would you say all that is?
Oh fuck!
Can I fit it?
out.
Can I fit it all in a empty bag of holding, and I can figure out the weight later?
It's definitely less than 500 pounds.
Okay, I'm gonna
Well,
just.
We have 600 because mine can carry about 100 more
Oh, we can just put it all in mine
before
for
it
now.
rips in half.
Yeah, we don't
Might
want
be
that.
good to just.
I'll just start shoveling it in to mine. I will leave the sword out.
Are we all good with this being bring people back to life at the end of the game money? All right. Once the flame tongue.
This is the. We're gathering a fund. We need like a
It's not
Everyone
money.
knows. I don't know if they've heard it on stream, but every goddamn game, every time before we play, if we ever mentioned Roz, Craig was just like, "I want his fucking sword."
A very cool thing.
I will say Ira would actually probably shovel everything in besides the sword, because he would see that and be like, "This might be useful."
Ari's gonna keep the spellbook out. And
Okay.
the flame tongue she doesn't care about because she can't use it. So
You
Also,
want to know
we
what's
haven't
in the
seen it yet.
spellbook?
But how big is the little statue of the frog-hemoth? Is it like massive?
Is it true to
it's
life?
Yeah.
Did you say a statue or a statuette?
It's a
Statue.
statuette. So like,
oh,
Statuette. So yeah, it's like this big.
okay. I just want the statue. The eyes. You can have the eyes.
Okay. You can have the eyes.
when we're bringing people back to life, I'll crowbar them out.
By the way, that spellbook, Ari, has everything from Expeditious Retreat, False Life, Magic Missile, Shield, Blindness and Deafness, Hold Person, Misty Step, Animate Dead, Counter Spell, Fireball, Blight, Polymorph, Contact Other Plane, Gesh, and Contact Undead. Create Undead.
Ari's gonna give it to Ayla.
She goes, an evil grimoire of snake magic? I've always wanted one.
Well, we won't use it for evil. We'll use it for good.
I'm gonna use it. Okay, fine.
It's tempting.
Snake magic.
I know,
God
but
damn it. Are we aware that this sword is a flame tongue?
I don't know. Just roll Arcana, Ira.
can I roll Arcana
You know.
too?
Sure.
Because I'm smart.
22.
That's the joke.
Well, you could just call it a flame tongue, but it could also be Rosnesi's cool fire sword. So, how cool do you want this sword to be?
Ira would come out of this like little secret room with the sword kind of up and be all like, okay, so I don't use long swords, and I know Ari doesn't know how to use long swords. Who wants this? It can turn into flame.
That part's cool. I don't think I can use it. I'm not perfect. I wasn't ever trained in that.
No. Am I the only one?
I think so. I can't
No
even
way.
swing a short sword.
Ira can't use it.
I'm a dex
Maybe.
fighter.
Dragonbait's like, I have a +3 Holy Avenger. I don't fucking want that.
I'm a dex fighter, and this is a long sword, so I can't use that. So
Long
it's
swords.
too big for me to swing
what's
as
Swing.
martial melee? Yeah, I don't
how I
know.
want
It's yours,
to.
Tiff.
Oh,
It's
Okay.
yours.
God.
Oh, hold on.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, okay. No, it's yeah.
Because
So.
Kubazan has to stay here. He ain't coming home with me.
Oh,
So I need a big,
You
big
need a
punchy
big-
for home.
all right. Big punchy for home, and
Actually,
nice punchy for
Yeah.
punchy.
I could technically use
punchy
it.
for
It's
the
just
bedroom,
doesn't
a
work
punchy
my
for
monk
work.
stuff.
For the
Oh, well.
for the what?
I mean,
It's fighter.
I mean, Ira would offer it up to Tiff.
No shit. Now she's all disheartened.
Someone's got to use it.
Has to.
Well, if there's only one person that can use it right, if you ever need an extra weapon.
I can technically use it, but just not as well as I would a shorter sword.
Okay. I'll hold on to it for now. Kubazan's my go-to, but once we free him and his siblings, he has to stay here. He can't go with me. So I'll need something after I leave this here, and she'll look at her hexblade.
Can we sleep?
Please.
All right.
Maybe
Dragonbait is still holding Artis, and he just goes,
we should
If you want, we
try
can
to go
bury
back.
him.
Yes, we should try to go back to the wherever the wizards are at. That'll be safer than resting here. That'll be safer. It'll be a place where we can properly do things.
What
No?
do you?
What do you want to do?
We leave? Go back to maybe the place where that I cannot remember where the tiger person. Was he a tiger person?
The Tabaxi?
Oh, was he? That's what he was.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
yeah.
Where the Tabaxi maybe stayed?
Bag
We
of
could go there.
nails?
For a while, at least there.
Okay. Let's leave here. Here. I'm gonna stand up and I'll go get some of the silk that we had and I'll wrap Artis in it. And then I'll see
Okay.
if Dragonbait wants me to carry him. I'll look at
Dragonbait
him.
like puts him down, lets you do that, watches you do it, and then picks him back up again.
He goes, she'll look and go, I can do this. You're gonna be more help to the group than I am in this state. Once we get him out of here, he's yours again.
Okay, he hands him over.
Okay. I'll hold on to him, but I won't like leave his sight. I'll make
Okay.
sure I'm around.
Dragon
Okay.
bait. I could get you a Mesro if that's where you'd like to bury him. No?
He just pats Artis. He just goes like,
Lead the way then.
You guys, I assume, go like out the back the way you came.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, well, you don't have to walk all the way through it, but you step over the boiling pool of blood that is mostly dried in the floor and make your way out of the Feign of the Night Serpent and back out into Omu. The sun meets your guys' eyes. You have to adjust to it for a second after being in a dark crypt-like place. And if I can find, there it is. You guys breach outside the surface and are inside the that ring of stone destroyed city. Not artists, sorry. Once you get him out, Tiff, you guys don't really see anything once you lead the way out here. Where are you guys going?
We had to crawl back through that tunnel, huh?
Well, yeah, it wasn't too difficult, but you guys were able to kind of crawl through and get your way out.
I think I want us to go here if we can. Clearly avoiding anything if we can, but more or less this, because he lived in this hut, right?
Yeah. And you guys managed that, actually. There's like, the streets are empty. There's nobody out here at the moment. Yeah. You guys get to about here, head over, get inside the hut. The tabaxi corpse is still in there, rotting, and so it smells pretty bad. His head is probably in a corner.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that and put it in the water.
Just huck it into the water, and you guys watch as it goes over the waterfall and into the lava.
That's fine.
Goodbye.
You wanted a noble death. That's fine. Cremation.
Sorry, I'm just imagining if that was Artis.
Oh my god, I forgot that he falls into lava.
I also did not know that was where. Oh, yeah, no, that's right. That's exactly where that would go. I didn't notice that.
It's like Boromir. He's just going over and so falling into water. He just melts. It's Boromir going over, but then it just cuts to Gollum melting.
Yeah. Gollum melting. You guys kind of clear out the small little space, and once you kind of have Artis inside, Dragonbait kind of walks over and just like,
oh yeah, of course,
holds up his arms too. Yeah, he takes him.
Okay. What time of day is it now?
Oh, it would have to be later. This has been like one day that you guys went from here to there to there to here. So for this, I know it doesn't make sense for the sake of the game or whatever technicalities. Let's say it's later in the day. It's about late afternoon. Okay. It's almost sunset.
And do we know we have the two cubes that Roz gave us? What are they? Just for my notes.
Oh,
it's Wongo and Papazotl?
I believe so. Let me double check.
No, those are the Red Wizards. What did he give us?
What do you guys have right now?
We have Kubazan, Shigambi, I don't even know if that's one. Aijin?
Yeah, I think you guys have Kubazan, Shigambi, Aijin, and Nang Nang, right? No, you don't have Nang Nang. You have
I don't think we got Nang Nang.
Was it
the flail snail?
Flail snail, Unk. No, you guys did that one, but I don't think it had the thing in it.
Oh, okay.
So I think Roz had Moa and no, you guys have Obalaka. So Roz had Moa and Nang Nang, I believe. And Wongo and Papazotl are with the Red Wizards. And if that's not right,
who has Unk then?
Oh, that's true. No, I think you guys have Obalaka. I can't remember.
So we're still missing 3. And right. The Red Wizards have 2.
I have fucking notes. I know what it is. Hang on. Yeah, okay. I can tell you right now. All right. So you guys got. Sorry, this is like cutting into this, but it's important.
Okay, that's fine.
I have the order in which you guys went.
Yeah,
If I can
we
pull it up.
did-
You guys got Koopas on first,
Yeah.
Yes.
and then you went and got
This one over here, by
Shagambi.
the-
You got Koopas on, then Shagambi. Then you guys went and got Ejin. And then you guys got I think those are the only three you guys got, because you were gonna get Obo. No, you didn't go for that one. But Unk was already taken.
Okay.
So that means Roz has Unk and
Okay.
Papa Zodal. The Red Wizards have Wongo
Okay.
and Moa.
Okay.
Nang Nang has not been. You don't. You assumed he would have had Nang Nang. Nang Nang has not been recovered.
I think we had
There's the two that the Res Wizards have, and then there's Nang Nangs.
I
And
think
that's
we had pretty accurately figured out that we still needed to get one more, right? And
That's Nang Nang, which is 18, which is the Grungs.
yeah.
which is
We
Okay,
need to take the
cool.
grung back.
Then let's do the Red Wizards first, then Nang Nang.
Sure.
That's fine.
Okay. I'm just making sure my notes are correct so that I know where our course of action is.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I assume you guys are going to long rest in this place.
I'd like to.
Yes.
That's me.
Ari
Alright.
will keep first watch because she's not super hurt.
Yeah.
Okay, just keep
Ira,
first watch,
Ira
Ari.
will keep.
She
Ira
knows
will
that
keep
super
watch.
beautiful.
Yeah,
Ira-
you guys got your ass kicked.
Yeah.
Both of you
I-
roll perception checks if you
I was gonna
can.
say Ira will keep watch with her because Ira also is pretty okay overall.
Okay.
Perception, you said?
Yes.
19.
Had critical success, 29.
Okay. So you guys kind of wait out the night, keeping watch, Ari. On your first watch, Ari, you do notice that there's movement almost everywhere. Occasionally, you see animals moving throughout the compound, moving across this bridge here. Sometimes you see bushes rustle. Luckily enough, the lava is providing a decent amount of light to the nearby area. So you're kind of able to keep a good eye on the southern part of the jungle.
Is there anything
You
that's
hear
like,
the
watching us? Or is it just stuff moving
Yeah.
around?
It's hard to tell. And what by that I mean things move and then they don't move near you. And then sometimes it moves away. So it's difficult for you to tell if there is a predator that is stalking you and then realizing there's a lot of you and then leaving, or if there is actually something out there waiting for you.
Ari is going to cast Guardian of Faith right at the door of this
Okay.
little hut. So if
you
anything
go.
gets that close, it'll get smacked.
If anything aggressive, right? Is how that works.
Yeah, if it.
How long does the guardian last?
8 hours.
All right, cool.
And I think it wakes me
Nothing comes
up.
by throughout the night. And eventually, does it wake you up?
No, it doesn't. It just smacks things if they get too close and they're hostile towards specifically me, I believe.
All right, cool. Eventually you go over, switch with Ira. Ira, you look over and you see the same thing. It's so hard to tell what is like maybe going to attack you or what is just watching you and eyeing you. Like the one thing you both gather with your perceptions is that you're not alone. Like there's so many things out here that are either avoiding you or keeping track of you. Ira, you do notice at one point though that the only thing you gather from your watch is you do hear voices at one point. You cannot hear what they say. They come for a moment and are gone. Even though a natural 20 is really, really good, it's enough to grant you that you hear voices at one point during the night and then you don't hear them again. You hear the distant sounds of the animals, the sounds of life throughout all of Omu, the snoring of dragon bait, And eventually the sun rises and a new day is upon you. Everybody go ahead and long rest. And just for chat's knowledge, because I don't know if I said it in the last game, the party did level up. So you guys can go ahead. If you got like new spells and shit, you can go ahead and prepare them now. But
Jacob, can you check the tomb chat? Our
yes.
Group chat. I just want to double check something.
And for people to know, I took
Oh, I see.
I took Tasha's Mind Whip, which is actually a really cool spell.
Yeah, if Craig's cool with it, because I don't want to take away a character thing from Tiff. Yeah, that's Tasha's, right?
Tasha's, yeah.
Tasha's rule.
It's an optional feature.
Go for it. Take the dedicated weapon monk feature.
Could I switch a spell out if I level but didn't level into Warlock?
You can switch. I mean, I kind of like your rule, which is like, if you want to change a spell, go for it.
Okay. Awesome. I just didn't want to do that without being ridiculous.
No, you're good.
I'm going to bounce 2.
Oh.
What?
I was like, this is going to be so expensive to bring everyone back at the end. Because I'm thinking of freaking crew resurrection, but I'm only going to need that once.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, crap. We're fine. Good.
you know it's funny when we're like, this is gonna be so expensive, we gotta cast True Res 3 times, and it's like,
No, it's just for Darren. I didn't have to cast True Resurrection.
Cast what is it?
Resurrection is
Resurrection on
only
like Mert.
Yeah.
Comes back as like a
No, that's reincarnate.
Yeah, I know. I'm thinking like Mert like as a halfling.
Oh no, I really hate it.
that'd be amazing.
I don't even know if I can cast reincarnate. I think it might be too high for me.
Reincarnate is druid only, I think.
Mert is now a tiefling.
Reincarnate is actually only like 3rd or 4th level, but it's
I think it's
druid
cleric
only.
and druid.
So fitting
might
for
be
your
wrong,
god,
though.
though, if it was reincarnate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they just instantly be a changeling. It's like, well, join the club.
Oh, you bring people back. It's just changelings. Everybody changelings.
You're a changeling, and you're a changeling.
All right.
That'd be pretty great.
Ari's gonna take I want to take power word pain, but also that's not that useful.
That's such
Fucking
like
Ari out
a
here with
power move, though.
Crucio.
I love power word pain.
Yeah.
Crucio.
Get fucked.
Oh, you have to say it like Voldemort. Crucio. Crucio.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nasty man. Nasty man. Jacob, make
All
sure.
right. Oh wait.
You're doing it so loud you blew out your mic. I like that.
It's like a dream sequence.
Can I just say, I love that.
It's a lot. Give back my hamster.
Give me back my hamster.
Okay. God, I'm switching so many things.
Mm-hmm.
Sheena or Tyler, help me decide.
Yes.
Fly or mirror image?
Ooh.
What do you like?
Ooh, that's good.
Can
I
I
know.
also say that I really enjoy the
Okay,
fact
fly
that
is always useful. I feel like mirror image works more with you though.
Okay.
Flavor wise.
I agree.
Okay.
Also, can I say really quick? I
So-
love that Avada Kedavra essentially translates to make dead body.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Make cadaver. It's like, okay, cadaver. It's like, okay, sure.
And then I
thanks.
also have
It unalives you.
what if but dead?
It's actually a transfiguration spell.
Oh,
It
Just turns you into a
turns a
corpse.
living person into a dead body.
Unless
Yeah.
you're Harry Potter.
Yeah. Harry Potter just had death
Well,
ward.
that's very funny.
Eat twice.
Yes.
God.
In the morning, Gina would actually come up to Tiff and say, "Hey, can I actually have a look at that sword?"
yeah, of course.
a moment?"
And I'll grab it and flip it around and hand you the handle. Yeah.
She'll take it and she like holds it and like focuses on it for a little bit. I don't remember how long it says it takes. But she'll she's almost like concentrating heavily on it. There we go. Whenever you finish a short and long rest, so it's right now actually.
Well, that's convenient.
She like focuses on it, and you can,
Yeah,
it is convenient.
That's convenient.
I know.
Perfect time to know.
Looks like it was planned out. Someone else is controlling
It wasn't actually planned out at all, but I just thought it was a good opportunity, and it worked anyways. I don't know how to describe what her...
Tiff's nose begins to bleed as she's like, it's all a game.
It's a dream. Someone find me on top.
You're waiting for
I
a
don't know how to
train.
describe China's... Jacob, how would you describe like chi? Like China's chi?
China's?
She's focusing her chi onto it. Yeah.
I don't know if I should be here if she didn't show me her chi. Take that out of here.
Two Numbs made a pretty good comment earlier. It was
Yeah.
I said
that's not the only flame tongue Tiff's getting. Anyways, China's chi. I don't know.
Isn't
It's
it
probably
yeah.
I mean, it's key, whatever you want to call it. I like the idea that she has a lot of runes, and it's mostly kind of rune based around her. But at the same time, it's also the elemental studies are like it's an art form, a practice, a technique. So I almost feel it's like similar to attunement, where if China takes the blade and focuses on it for a moment, she just begins to kind of understand it as she holds it. And it's more of an innate thing rather than like a magical thing that happens. It's like you look at the blade, you study it, you hold it, you determine its weight, and then suddenly you can like
blade.
and you just like move it around, and it's easy for you to use.
I'm using it about instead of like the kind of heavier attacks that you would use with a long sword, it's almost that kind of fluid motion with it that you would see a monk use.
Yes.
She does that and she's like, huh. Didn't realize I could do that. I thought. I guess I apparently can use this properly.
Well, by all means, I do love a woman with a giant sword.
Ayla goes,
I don't know how.
oh, sorry.
She got her chi out and everything. Get out of here.
I don't know if you could actually like see Chino like blush at all, but if she could, she is. It flames up a little bit, I guess.
Oh,
anime. You're pink, and then you're not.
Yeah.
With the super dark skin. She looks like she's about to hold it back to you though.
No. By all means. I have Kubazan to keep in company. And then after that, maybe we'll talk again. But
okay.
I'm solid.
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
hey, Ari.
All right.
Hey, Ari.
Yeah.
Hey, Ari.
Yeah.
Hey, Ari.
Yeah.
Hey.
What?
The monkey was talking to me.
No, he was not.
God damn it.
Oh,
No, he was not.
What did he say?
He learned how to talk.
No,
He said
he
it
did
last
not.
night.
What
No,
did
he
he
did not.
say?
What did he say?
I don't want to say. He told me not to tell anybody.
Then why did you say?
I felt like it was important.
Then tell us.
You didn't fucking tell
He told me he's planning on killing that grung.
I knew this.
And then he tied your shoelaces together
Why?
because he knows that. I got you. I got you. I got you twice. Got you.
What an elaborate plot.
I take it back. I don't want kids, Ira. I never. Sorry.
I am
Sorry,
not. I
God.
am. How old are you? We're
I feel
probably
like-
like the same
Fucking
age.
40 at this point.
I feel like
You're not. No, you're not 40. You don't even look 40. Well, you
It
can
can
change the way you look,
change
so that's
my
not very
face.
fair. How old are you really?
I don't know.
she actually
no
does it
fun.
though. Somewhere in the 20s, I think was
Yeah,
Seymour.
you don't actually know.
Seymour won't
No.
tell her.
My brother's an a-hole. And,
Wait,
he-
Seymour
he-
knows.
well, I think he knows because he was older when our parents died. So I think he knew how old I was already. And then,
Your parents are dead.
yeah.
Was
That's
this
probably why you don't know. I'm
How
sorry.
old I am? Yeah.
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 How
does
do
the
you
monkey
think
really
you are?
talk or no?
30 maybe, less than 30.
No, the monkey doesn't
less
talk.
than 30.
No.
28 maybe, less than that actually. I don't know
Okay,
how old
well,
I am.
yeah, you're probably older than me.
Probably 25.
How old
Let's go
are
with
you,
that.
Ayla?
I'm 19, I think.
She's 10 years younger than Sheena. I think at this point Sheena is 35.
Ayla is 25.
I'm
I
25.
think. Don't quote me.
Then we might be the same age.
Oh, I can actually look. This
Me?
was salt
My
marsh.
age? Me? My age?
So
We just asked how old you are.
Me?
Should we in case of monkey death, should we separate the monkey and the grung?
I'm gonna go
She's probably
find
like 23.
the grung and
They're cuddling.
see, they're friends now.
No,
Just had to take away their weapons. Oh shit!
Look, they're
Can I
friends now.
poke-
Wait, no, the
poke them
grung
out?
is
He's just like-
poisonous to touch.
No, actually, they are. They really are cuddling, and the monkey is full bear touching the grung.
Oh.
Is he okay?
Yeah, he's fine. He's breathing.
Okay.
You know, they tell a story about people that get
What?
bit by snakes all the time and they develop some kind of immunity to it.
Oh,
They just spend a lot of time in that bag together.
they do.
They may
They've
just
seen
be
a lot
immune.
together.
Their DNA just mixed.
You just have to take away the little daggers and now they're buddies.
Yeah, he keeps making them
Oh.
like prison
That's
ships.
Yeah.
They
we're
wake
having-
up. They both wake up and they look at you like at the same time, like Edward and Alphonse do. They just go,
You guys want to eat breakfast?
wait.
Yeah. What do you say, Ira?
I didn't. The spell's not cast.
The monkey
Cast the
goes,
spell.
All cast comprehend languages.
okay, you cast it.
Can you repeat that? I'll say to the
I don't
grung.
think they understand us.
Well, we'll see.
All right, hold out.
The other ones understood when I told them that Chino was their god, so
Um, sorry, there's a spell that
Are you giving
thought-
them rations? Or are you
Yes.
giving them, okay.
I'm gonna give the monkey a banana, even though I always say not to.
Instantly eats it. Well, no, he doesn't. He picks it apart with his little fingers and he's like,
Yeah, like a monkey. I will offer the grung a banana, but I don't think that he will eat a banana.
like opens it and he takes a piece and he like smashes it on the ground, then he eats it. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Wow.
What do you give the grung?
I offer him a banana, but I know he probably won't eat a banana, so I will have like dried meat in
All right, the
reserve.
grung
ready.
with his tongue snatches the dried meats and then
Okay.
spits it out.
Shit. Bugs. Someone find me bugs. I think he'll eat a bug.
I'll go find bugs.
That was Ayla, I'm guessing.
No, that was dragon bait.
you only have one.
Just confirming.
I can only be two people.
I'm just
Like-
confirming. It could have been the fucking Tabaxi
Well,
came
only
back.
one of them. Yeah, he's back.
Dead?
His head.
Jacob, you can be Artisan with Corpse.
Yeah.
I love the idea that this Tabaxi is such a fucking Chad that he just beat the Soulmonger and Wappa and came back.
You said there's like a log in here, right? Jacob?
It's Artisan for his corpse. He's trying to keep
All right.
people
Anyways,
beyond the grave.
all right. Sorry. What did you
You
say?
said there's like a log in here, right?
Yeah.
Ari's gonna flip it over. There's usually bugs under logs.
There's a bunch of them, and the grung is like machine gun, grabbing a bunch of them, and then he's full. And then a bug
Machine
flies
gun
out of his
grung.
mouth, and he grabs it, snaps it in half, and then eats it.
Oh my god.
Oh, buddy.
Fuck, this is wild.
was-
Machine gun grung.
Machine Grung.
Machine grung.
Oh.
What the fuck is that spell that I wanted? I don't remember what it was called.
Well, what does it do? It might be in my little pocketbook
remembered.
of notes.
It is definitely not in your pocketbooks of notes. I'm pretty sure it was a 6th or 7th level spell.
Maybe my
Let's
dad's told
see.
me about it then. He was a
Um,
pretty good spellcaster.
Oh man, I just
What?
remembered
Wow.
the little drawing I made on the map.
Look, nothing
Jesus.
nothing beats
Crab.
nothing beats the fucking ramp to the lava location.
Not the crab up at the top.
Do we have to do this at all?
I think that's the one. That's where the grung is, and that's where the last thing is.
Yeah.
Okay,
What we.
so we should
Other
go
than the
there
red-
then
other than the
first
red
by
wizard.
today,
Well,
and
I thought
get the wizards
wasn't the
here.
idea to go find whoever the fuck the wizards went.
Wizards are.
Yeah, but then I remembered that we.
Don't worry,
wanna
we
talk
already
to-
found you.
Oh,
Oh.
sweet fuck! I'm gonna just axe one in the head.
Don't worry, we already found you.
Crack.
You look over, you see, you guys are kind of in like a dilapidated stone building, basically. It's like circular. And then there's another stone building nearby, and standing on the roofs of them, you see two red wizards. They're about maybe like 30 feet away from you, about like 20 feet up. And they both kind of stand on the rooftops, and they go, "We're waiting for you, but you have long mornings, apparently."
Yeah, we have a lot of people to feed.
Yeah, it depends on the day too.
Oh, I forgot Ishmael's with you guys.
Yep.
He's been real quiet.
Yeah, you could have been 3 characters, Jacob. Ishmael could have been like,
Thanks.
I'll find bugs. That totally wasn't
Find
even.
our contact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody goes into the fane of the night serpent and comes out alive.
Well, except for your contact and most of us.
Most of us.
We should call it Feign of the.
Good.
Kobold
Rosnacy
Queen
is
or something.
dead, by the way.
Yeah.
You've gathered all the other treasure cubes then. Puzzle cubes, whatever they are.
Yes.
No.
Well, mostly.
You see 2 more red wizards come up behind them. And you see Orvex kind of cowering behind them as well. And they say, "Good.
I'm gonna take a step forward at this point.
Okay."
Is this the part where you betray us, I'm guessing?
You guys will have to zoom in a little bit here.
Switches to battle map.
She says, "I'm sorry. We had a change of plans.
Oh, put
Did you?
Our job here was to
grave.
escape. But this order goes higher up. Stepping out from behind them, you see a familiar figure step forward. That of the visage of Valindra Shadowmantle.
Oh, of course.
She walks forward and she says, "Good work, everyone. You know, I was beginning to wonder when I'd see you again. You never turned up. I thought the flying island would have been a little obvious.
So
Here you are,
what's your big plan then?
behind my back. I gave you everything. I told you where everything was, and you're just gonna go in there and find this soulmonger on your own?
Yep.
Told you exactly what we were going to do.
What do you plan on doing with it?"
What do you think?
I think you want to destroy it.
That would be accurate.
I can't let you do that.
So what are you going
It's
to
a
do? then?
valuable artifact.
Do you think you have a chance? If we're dead too?
No, I'd actually like for you to be on our side with this.
Oh, so we're having a backstabbing competition then.
It seems I don't really trust you now.
Well, we're telling you what we're going to do, so we're not untrustworthy. You just are the one being untrustworthy here. We have our goals, you have yours. So now we can settle
It's
this
like
here.
that then.
We can settle this here, or we can shove off.
Hand over the cubes.
You.
You know, Ira, this one would be really great practice for the big daddy that we got to
We-
deal with in this tour.
Well, first, what about this then? Obviously, I don't think we can work together here. That's not going to happen. Did you bring your cubes?
I guess it's only fair. But yes. Where else would we hide them?
This place is so big, who knows?
They have a way of going back to where they belong.
If you leave them alone. Winner takes the spoils, I suppose, then.
All right. Got card number 3, then. You hand over those cubes, and that army standing right outside the city is going to get blown off the map.
By who exactly?
The rest of my wizards.
Insight.
Roll insight.
16.
Here's my card.
Ooh! Ooh! Number 1 through 10.
2.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Tyler, you make that call.
2? It's Philip.
What is Philip worth?
A king.
King.
So
10.
26.
She's bluffing.
All right. All right. Well, if we're going to make it through this, us or you, someone has to have all of them together. At least prove that you've got your end of the deal. Show your cubes. And we'll make sure that our group doesn't get blown off of the face of the earth.
You first.
Same time.
We'll show one for every one that you show. It's only fair.
You have more than us.
Yes, that's the point.
What's
We're the one with
She
the upper hand
turns-
here.
She turns around. She turns her head. And she goes, seize the rest of the cubes. Sorry, Ari, did you want to do something?
Yeah, I was gonna call out to Orvex and say, I'd run while you still can if you want to live.
Roll persuasion or intimidation.
Oh, which one am I better at?
He's gonna Sauron
Probably
on her,
persuasion.
Just stab her in the back.
No, intimidation and persuasion are actually the same for art.
I feel like that's a pretty
Oh.
intimidating statement.
Orvex,
we'll
you
go
are a
with
man of Omu.
19.
You're a man of Omu.
19.
Sleep with the horses and lie with the dogs. All right, sorry. 19, you said?
Yep.
Orvex, he kind of steps back, and Valindra turns and she says, you're dead if you do so. And he says, I'd be dead anyways. You left me behind. He takes a bag and he throws it forward, and it flies through the air, and it's
Mage
going to
hand.
land probably here. Yeah, we're going to roll initiative.
Oh boy.
My mage
I have
hand,
an-
We
I have a new
go.
spell.
my mage hand can be invisible, I'm pretty sure. So we're rolling
I love
initiative.
being back in TIFF.
I think so.
Advantage on initiative. It doesn't matter if it's a 4 and a 3.
No.
Oh, rip.
Hello? Oh, it did roll my initiative. Okay.
And we have a cool combat map
Wow.
now.
Yeah.
Natural 20.
You, I hope you're happy, chat. Jacob actually put a lot of work into this, so. and then I put about 50% of the work that he did, making it all fit in fucking Roll20.
Make it work.
You scroll down a little bit, you can see Valindra's
Yep.
image.
Making it all fit in Streamlabs is what I meant to say, not in Roll20.
Mhm.
All right.
Run, Orbeez, you were kind of nice.
Yeah.
Orbeez. I don't care what his name is anymore. It's Orbeez now.
All right. And can you roll for Ayla,
I did already.
Tyler? All right, nice. Did you put her in?
We could never have seen this betrayal coming, guys.
Okay, Valindra got shit rolls.
I don't want to metagame, but Shadow Mantle's no fucking slouch either.
That
I'm kinda worried
doesn't
again.
surprise me.
I'm kind of worried again.
Don't worry. Don't
All
worry.
right.
Where's
So here's their ruling here. Oh, Ishmael, I forgot about him.
Oh, that fuck.
Oh,
We should
yeah.
talk to him.
Oh, if he betrays us, he's getting roasted.
He is probably going to betray us. This is part of it.
He's already getting roasted. His entire plan.
No,
was
he's
to
fucking
return
not.
his crew.
Actually, I'm not even gonna put him in the initiative. He's already bailed.
Oh,
He left.
He fucking leaves.
Yeah.
You guys killed everybody in the snake temple.
That's
He's not
true.
fucking with
That's
you.
true. He's
He
like
knows.
he like looks and he's like, oh no, they made a deal to betray the guys that I
He's
just
like,
saw kill
"Nope,
Rosnacy
on
and
nobody's side. I'm leaving. I can change my face. I don't care. Yeah, he bails. So he's not in the initiative. So here's how this is gonna work. At the end of the round, the bag with the 2 cubes is going to fall and hit the ground here. So
Okay.
it's like floating through the air, basically. So
how high
Sheena,
up
you're
are they
first.
compared to us?
Yeah.
20 feet.
All right. Cool.
Jacob, would you like me to run?
Ira would just say, I got the bag.
Run.
The
what is his
bait,
name?
the bait
Dragon
of
bait.
dragons.
He's really easy, so I
Okay,
got
cool.
him.
Like I said, I think
It's not like he has like billions of spells.
I
and
think
everything.
Ayla's the
Just bonks.
difficult one.
Yeah, it was a little bit confusing.
Actually, you know what, Craig?
Yeah.
What I would like is for you to like tell me what he does. I can do what his character sheet, but if you can be like, he'll go here and do this, that would be perfect.
Okay,
Because then he'll be kind of more on your side rather than me deciding what he does.
sure.
Cool.
Okay. So top of the round is me. I am going to. Okay, how high can I jump?
The age-old question: how high can I?
How high
jump?
can I?
high can
I
you
believe
jump?
it's like a number of feet equal to your strength.
It's your strength modifier.
Strength mods of 3 feet. God.
Yeah.
So
Question,
dumb.
Jacob: how tall is this?
20 feet.
Okay. How tall does Big China get, Tyler?
It's double the size, so
So
10 feet.
10 to 11 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Reaching up, you add another couple of feet. Maybe if you were big, you could get up there.
That's what I'm concerned because I have Step of the Wind, which means my jump distance is doubled for the turn.
Oh, so you could go 6 feet, and then
But
reaching
that's a
up.
bonus action, and going big is a bonus action. So I have to figure out which one do I think is
And
the
you
most
can't-
likely.
you
You can
can't run
jump.
up
You
full
can
bit.
leap into the air a number of feet equal to 3 plus your strength modifier.
3 plus, so that's 6.
You have to move at least 10 feet before you jump.
Well,
though.
I have plenty of space with that.
I can also give you an athletics check to jump higher than you
Wait,
normally
does that
can.
mean that you can, with Step
Okay.
of the Wind, jump 12 feet in the air?
Yes.
That's insane.
I think so. 'Cause it says
if you do
jump
that in
to-
athletics check, I'll let you do it.
I'll do it.
All right.
I'll take it.
Your DC is gonna be 12.
Okay. It's a good thing my athletics is an 8, so I have to roll not like a below 4, I think. Oh my
You
god!
rolled a 12!
Exactly 12. Step of the Wind is you have to. I also believe you have to dash to get over there as well.
You take so that Step of the Wind is you spend 1 key point to take the disengage or dash action as a bonus action on your turn, and your jump distance is doubled for the turn.
Cool. So it coincides. So you're dashing. You would have to. Cool. So
Technically, I'm
you
dashing.
fucking China just sprints forward, and there's like a gust of wind that like pushes beyond her and pushes her forward, and she just like pushes into the ground like fucking anime, and then like jumps upwards, grabs onto the wall. You're not halfway up yet, and your like foot pushes up, scrapes against the wall, and you grab the edge. You almost like double jump basically, and then pull yourself up. And they're like, "Oh shit!"
And then
we had the high ground.
I'm gonna position myself here, and
Okay.
then as my actual action, I'm gonna attack. Who should I attack?
Blowing up the Discord right now.
Let's just hold on.
Uh-oh.
Thinking. Probably do more
Dude,
damage.
look at the
by
Forgotten Realms Discord.
doing- I'm going to attack this guy twice.
Oh,
Okay, go for it.
Cute.
He's cute. Why can't
His name is Yamak.
Is it this? There we go. So that I'm one-handing it, just so you know. So that's a 16
Go
to
for it.
hit.
16 does in fact hit a scrawny little wizard.
So that's 13 slashing damage.
13 slashing damage. Nice.
And then the next
He
one is
hurting.
a 13 for the second attack.
13 will also 13 does not beat his mage armor.
Okay.
It just cling, it bounces off this like translucent armor around him. You're like,
But I'm up
I've
here
seen
now,
Ira
so
do that.
I
Okay, cool.
disrupt their formation a little bit.
Definitely. Ari, it's your turn. Ira, you're on deck.
Ari is gonna walk to here,
Okay.
and with her staff of ice, she's going to cast Wall of Ice. And
Oh,
if I can, I don't know if I can shape it, but I'd like to hit all of them.
you want
I know
to
you-
slam it through all of them.
Yes, because I know you can make it into like a circle. Could I do like half circle and kind of hit them? And then not
Yes.
hit Chino or.
Would you like if I
Loki's?
gave you access to these tokens and you place them where you want?
Sure.
All right. Well,
I
there's
think I
one.
only need 3, but I think I can make 10.
There's a bunch of them. You can move them as you wish.
All right. How do I turn them?
If you click on them, there's like the little boxes around them. I believe you can tilt it.
Oh, there's 2. There's like maybe you should do it because I'm
Okay.
Talking about,
I don't think we get like the boxes.
talking about like
Oh,
that.
I see.
don't-
Talking about that? Because I
Yeah.
can use them right now.
So I
too.
assume you want to do this.
Yes. Just
Oh
like
no, I
this.
see it. Actually, we do.
I'll help get this.
I love this fucking staff.
Me too.
You're talking about
So
like that,
cool.
right, Spencer?
You guys don't need the Ring of Winter.
Well, no, it actually cut into.
It would go in their space.
On their spaces? Okay.
Yeah, that's how.
That would force them out of it.
And I think technically there would be more going like this way.
All right, I got it.
They
So-
all need to make
Trina
Dex saves?
double jumps onto the building, climbs up, goes through, and then you block in with.
yeah.
How many?
Ice, which is
yeah.
absolutely
How many
amazing.
feet of ice is it?
You're trapped in here with me.
Can make
Power word
10
arthritis.
feet square panels.
To how many?
10
Do you have to
15
make 10?
square panels?
10 feet square panels.
Do they have to? Does there have to be 10 of them?
I don't know.
I'll say you don't have to do 10, but if you
Okay,
want
then
more,
I'll-
just
No, I'll just do that.
keep it right there. All right, sounds good. So they all need to make dex saves. You said.
Yeah.
Very
And they
nice.
get pushed to one side of the wall. So hopefully these 3 fuckos fall down here. But I think their deck save would depend on it. But they
All
are.
right. So this guy, Phasma, gets an 8.
Fail.
Then Zegmira gets a 13.
Fail.
And then Yamak gets a 9.
Fail.
And Dyrax gets a 3.
Fail.
And then Valindra gets a 19.
That'll succeed.
All right, cool. So she succeeds. Does she? What happens to all of them? They have to move out of the space, right?
If the wall cuts through a creature's space when it appears, the creature within the area is pushed to one side of the wall and must make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes 10d6 cold damage or half as much damage on a successful save. So either way,
Alright.
they have to move, and they take half damage if they succeed.
Is that what you
So,
want? You want them to move to that side, or do you want those guys to
That-
move in?
It's
your choice.
Let's leave this guy and this guy up here because then Chino won't have anyone to attack. And then have these guys all fall off the building.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, they all fall.
Okay.
Valindra also falls. She's gonna make a dex save. She succeeds.
+5 +3. I'm gonna use a sorcery point to re-roll one of these. I can do that.
and roll the ice damage that they take.
Yeah, I'm doing it right now. Sorry, I'm trying to find the.
No worries.
Oh wait, no, that's just for healing. 3. So.
Yeah, Gina, as you're just like, you climb up the wall and go over and start getting ready to fight, all of a sudden a wall of ice just like comes out of the ground around you, and Valindra, the three of them are bunted off the side. They're just gone, and they all kind of hit the ground.
The wizards who fell take 43, and
they are they freeze, hit the ground, and shatter into a million pieces.
Oh.
and then Valindra takes 21. I think that's half.
Yeah.
She's frozen, but she's not dead. She hits the ground, and she's like, you.
And then with my bonus action, I'd like to use my otherworldly wings. I have wings now.
Oh.
Yeah.
What do your wings look like, Ari?
So
They look a
we
little-
talked about them looking like little cherub wings because I think that'd be really cute. But I think they're like, instead of like white, they're like brown and green.
That's great. So yeah, as an Azamar, any other Azamar would get these beautiful, flourishing, enormous wings that would carry them into the sky. And as Ari gathers her wings,
I look
they
like
are
a little angel.
a little cherub angel
Little
with little
cherub
duck
angel.
wings that
Yeah.
flutter yourself up into the air. And you begin to fly.
I think I used most of my movement to move, so I don't really go up in the air. I think I was right here. So 5, 10, 15, 20. I'll go 10 feet up in the air.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is on your token, you have a blue circle. You know how you have like a green circle, a red circle, and a blue circle? On the blue circle, I'm gonna put how many feet you are up in the air. So 10 feet up in the air. Okay, Ira, it is your
Health
turn.
Is incorrect on here.
It is. What is your health?
77.
Sorry.
Sorry.
There you go. All right.
My turn.
Yep.
Oh, sorry, someone pointed out in the chat that the other two wizards do take damage. as
Yeah,
well.
these guys would probably also die.
They would still
So
take the damage.
There's
How much damage was it?
the ice.
43, I think.
43. Wow, that's amazing. These guys just.
Oh my
I
god!
almost imagine that the ice wall just goes through them and freezes them in the middle of it, and they're like they were alive 1 second, and then an ice wall appeared. They're just frozen in the middle of it, just dead.
Where
Well,
the
I
fuck
tried
is
to
my
leave
mage
people for
hand
you.
legerdman? There it is.
Well, it just means that we can focus on Valindra
Cast
instead.
mage
Yeah.
hand. My mage hand is in action.
Just take me half a second longer to get over there.
Also saved Orbeez.
Orbeez,
You
yay!
saved them.
Orbeez is like, oh my god.
Okay, you know, my plan was to get the orbs, but now that Valindra is there, my plan may change.
The orbs.
Yeah, the orbs.
Think about
Orbeez.
Whatever.
It's a stone. It's a puzzle
It
cube.
doesn't-
It's like a
it
cube.
doesn't matter.
It's like a cube.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Can I do something a little weird, Jacob? But I'm gonna ask if I can try it. Can I? I kind of want to do what I did last time, where I want to try to get up to Valindra, but I want to
Okay.
try to use like the trees and all this shrubbery and garbage to try to stealth my way up to her. To try to.
Oh,
get,
okay, sure. Roll stealth.
Okay. Dirty 20,
1 point above.
1 point above, and scimitar
Got it.
attack.
All right. You just like duck in, and she like gets up and like wipes her face from the dirt. You just appear and just attack her, and she didn't even see you.
28 to hit,
Yep.
and that'll be 29 slashing damage. Magical.
Nice. Ooh. You just slice into her, and she's
Reconsidering.
not even close. Ayla, what's Ayla doing?
I will throw Ari a bardic inspiration. No, I can't. Sorry, that's a bonus action.
Okay.
Sorry, I
Bonus
can't.
action.
Wow,
Ayla's.
My stealthing was a bonus action too.
you're fine.
What do you think Ayla is gonna do? I almost imagine she's like freaking out, so I'm gonna say she doesn't do anything just to make it. easy.
Yeah. All right. She's like, oh no. She kind of just sort. Nah, just stay there. Valindra.
She ducks behind Dragon Bait.
Valindra is going to go 5, 10. Take an opportunity attack, Ira, if you want.
Yeah.
5, 10.
By all
5,
means.
10, 15, 20, 25. Get here next to Tiff,
18
sort of.
to hit.
18 hits.
Okay, and it would be 8 slashing because no sneak
Okay.
attack.
You slice at her, she runs by. And she takes her finger and she points at Ayla. She holds a spell. It's glowing green energy at the end of it. And she says, hand them over. And she readies her action. At the end of Valindra's turn, you all hear from beyond, in this distant corridor, some movement, and stepping forward, you see the visage of Tallman and that of a half-orc woman. And she says, not my daughter, you bitch! And that's where we're going to go on break.
I'm stuck behind a wall.
Where is she? I can't see. You'll never see her. Never. It'll never happen. All right, cool. We'll be back in a couple minutes. We have a cool break card by Tyler. We'll see you in a second. Bye.
Woo!
I have the thing open. I'm gonna hear myself in a second. Oh god. So all right. We're still in combat. We're still going. Turning around the corner in the midst of the combat as Ayla is about to get power word killed by Valindra Shadowmantle is none other. Well, none of you recognize who this person is, but you all see Tallman standing there with his trident forward, a very serious kind of look forward, and he turns and he says, "Ira, Ari, good to see you again." And Braca looks forward. And by the way, just to describe her a little bit, she has deep gray skin. She has tusks coming out of the bottom of her lips. She stands at about 6 feet tall. She's very built, but she isn't like buff and really large like Tiff. She's more toned. She seems very dexteric in nature. She has pretty much like she has no hair except for that of a mohawk going down like her head that's all braided into a similar sort of hair coloration style to that of China's, in which it becomes orange and red and descends down into almost look like flame and embers towards the bottom, which gets to about her hip. And she wears this like pretty tight fitted cloth sort of, it doesn't even seem like armor. It doesn't even really represent much of anything. It's just like this colored cloth. She also has tattoos going down her arms and her legs, and they each kind of glow a bit with a different color. She steps forward, she puts her hands together, and she pushes down and smacks into the earth, in which her left leg like glows with like this yellowish kind of gold color, and a wall of stone just encircles Valindra. She's just trapped in a wall. That's that. Tiff, it's your turn.
Oh. She's just trapped in here?
Kind of. For now, I'm gonna put a little. I only have walls of force, unfortunately.
Here, I'll go kind of back out to make your job easier.
Thank you.
Unfortunately for you guys over there in the chat, we do not have official art, so we can't really show.
This mini right here, it has her name on it. That's her.
Yeah.
She do be.
All right. Yeah, she isn't trapped in a wall of stone there.
Pretty beautiful.
We could probably throw it in the Discord.
No, we can't.
No? Okay.
Wow, I can't. There's no way I can get in here, right?
To her, no.
Okay.
You're like, she's just covered in stone, and she says, and you hear back from there. She says, "I won't hold her for long."
Okay, then I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna move here, and I'm going to just put Ayla behind me.
Okay, you got it. Orvex goes, I'm getting out of here. And he just he just runs. You can attack him if you want, Sheena. It's up to you.
I am going to punch him and stun him, and I'm going to
punch, stun, snap his neck.
Yeah.
Dragonbait with initiative 0 will probably just stand in front of Ayla and defend her, I assume. Sheena, what are you doing? It's your turn.
Well, all I know is what am I doing? Probably she's like focused on trying to get around here, and then she gets.
Okay.
I don't think she can see yet, so she moves this way. And as soon as she gets
as
here,
you move over, you kind of turn, you see the battlefield, and you look over, and you immediately. It's a feeling you haven't felt in a long time since Saltmarsh, that of memories flooding back into your mind that were once lost. Immediately, you are hit with this nostalgia of comfort, your childhood, living in the city of Brass, living in the elemental plane of water with Ayla, with your mother. All this time that you had with her that had been lost to so long ago, as the two of you meet eyes, and immediately her expression drops as she sees you, and she says, Sheena, go save your sister.
Yes, of course. So that was how much was that? I think it was here. So
I hate to be this guy. Does the ice wall affect Sheena?
Did you catch it?
Is it touching it? Okay, I didn't know how
Yeah,
that
I'm
works.
like running
It's not like the firewall.
Yeah.
Okay,
after
so
you-
I thought it was like firewall.
So that's.
Oh,
35.
at this point, the bag has landed right next to you, Ari.
I'm gonna like jump down. Just plop.
Okay,
I am 10 feet in the air though, so.
As-
you are, yes.
Let's say as I'm falling, I go.
Huh?
Hold on. It doesn't make me big.
Oh, let me try. Sorry. Womp.
There we go. And that'll be my turn.
You get really big.
Oh, can
I'm
I
just
gr-
like,
can-
what the hell?
Oh, that's new.
Yeah.
Could I grab the bag?
The big
Yeah, you
cheater
got it.
just squishes the bag.
And I will like grab the bag and like toss it up to Ari.
You got him.
Awesome.
You just like slip it back on Cinder's
That's my
head.
turn.
You're just like,
Yeah, as you turn large, Braca looks over and she says, "Wow, I can't even do that." Ari, it's your turn.
Ari's going to prepare to cast Chaos Bolt on our lovely friend, Miss Valindra Shadow Mantle. I think that's her name.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna, yep, that's gonna be my turn. A 4th level. Chaos Bolt.
What are you doing? Sorry.
I'm preparing to cast Chaos Bolt at 4th level on Valindra as soon as the
You're gonna
Does
ready.
that take my reaction?
It takes your reaction to do it.
Hmm.
But if you use your reaction before it, you can't use your readied action.
All right. A little spooky.
Why? What else do you want to use
Well,
your
no,
reaction
so
for?
like you can. So what Jacob's saying is like you can.
Oh, I understand what
Yeah.
Jacob's saying. It's just I have another spell that would take my reaction that might be useful, but I
Right.
wouldn't be able to use it because I. used my
Oh, I
reaction.
see. I
Yeah,
know what
see?
you're
But
talking
well,
about.
but you don't have to use your reaction until you make the attack, right? Or do you use your
Correct.
reaction on?
Well, hang on. You can still ready, but if instead you want to use your reaction for counter term, you can.
You mean
You can
counterspell?
choose. Yeah, that's what I meant. No, counter charm, obviously the best thing
Well,
in the game.
Doesn't Valindra go after me? Let me look. Yeah.
Yes.
So.
I'm saying you can pick when it comes down to it.
I'm going to not do anything with my turn except for go back to being on the ground.
Okay, you're back on the ground. Ira, it's your turn.
All right. So readying is something that takes your entire turn, right? So to say.
Yes.
Okay. So I assume I would not be able to stealth again and then ready an attack.
You could. You could hide as your bonus action, and then you could ready
Okay.
because you're a rogue.
Yeah, I will do that then. I would like to hide and then
In the bushes.
Is this something where like I could say that this isn't something I could say like wherever Valindra shows up, I want to run to an attack, or is that something I can do? As my ready?
I think you
That's
can
a
only
good
hold an
question.
Action, you cannot hold your movement.
I
But
believe
that's up to
that
your
Craig is right.
discretion.
I'm gonna just quadruple check here, and but I'm almost certain that's what it is. Yeah, it has to be one action.
Okay,
so-
so I can't choose
And
movement
that's
and
specific.
action.
Yes, and that's specific because, you know, you could ready a move or you could ready an attack.
Okay. Would you be okay with me having one of my daggers in my offhand, and if she happens to appear from it, you know, in the open or right next to me, I can attack with the scimitar, and if she appears away, I'll throw a dagger? Or is that also like I'm readying to attack Valindra where she appears?
I'll take it. That's fine.
Okay. So then I will go up to here and use the shrubbery and stuff here to hide, and then
Okay.
ready that action.
All right.
19.
It's Bracca's You got a 19?
Yeah.
All right. It's.
I don't know if I would have any advantages or anything on that since she can't see already, but.
She looks over and she says, "Everybody else get into position. I can drop the wall as soon as you're all ready."
Oh, I would have went up 5 feet more then because I would have just attacked straight out. That's fine.
And Ayla is like, "I really hate being the target here, but hi, Mom," and she just hides in the corner basically.
Hi, Mom. Hold on. We gotta survive before we can have a touching reunion.
Tallman gets to here, and he's not going to ready. Instead, he is going to cast Summon Beast. And out from near you guys see crawling from the bushes over here, a little raptor comes over. And it is here. All right, it's Valindra's turn. She can't do shit. Unfortunately, she doesn't have the ability to phase through stone. That's not something that she can do. So she's also gonna ready. That sounds fun.
Oh no.
Tiff?
I'm doing the same thing. If anything, I'm having Ayla like cower and like get down behind me so she's completely eclipsed by me.
Okay. What will Dragonbait do? Craig?
Probably the same. I think we're going to do this little formation right here.
Okay.
Just like phalanx around her if we can.
Yep. Sounds good.
And that's it
Sheena?
for us.
Sheena is going to try and... Hold on. First, how far is this? Oh, well within range. Okay. Can I try and move Dragonbait down one and just like completely block this whole area?
Dragonbait can go here.
Or there. Yeah, I'm going to do that, and I'm going to ready, and as soon as that wall drops, I am punching and stunning. Well, no,
right.
it'd be a sword and stun, because I can do that.
Are you guys have ready actions already?
Oh, can I ignite the sword, too?
Yes, you do so. Once you're in position, Sheena, Braca says...
I was going to say, if Braca is saying to, like, get into position and she'll set it, I would actually like to go ahead and take another step forward, because I would prefer to 100% be able to strike with the scimitar than with a dagger.
You got it.
So,
Ari, do you want to do something on your turn? Prepare a chaos bolt?
Yeah.
Okay. Braca drops she's going to move forward, actually. She's going to get to here, and she drops the stone wall. It falls into the ground. Valindra uses her readied action to immediately cast a power word kill in this direction. In which, is anybody going to do anything in opposed to that power word kill? Counter spell?
Counter spell.
Go ahead and roll your counter spell.
I don't have a card.
I got mine though. Oh, but I don't think I need it.
Ooh.
Is it my spell attack or my
no,
modifier?
It's
your modifier.
Your modifier, so it's your charisma.
Oh boy. I'm gonna use my card.
Okay, number 1 through 10.
3.
Ace.
Hey,
Bada boom.
come on, there we go. Yeah.
There we go.
All right. What happens, Tiff?
If that beam is coming out like last time,
Yeah.
she's going to say not this time, and she's going to take one of the axes and like kind of cleave the beam in twine.
Oh, you
And she'll
cut
cut
a
it
fucking
down.
power word kill! It just splits it in two and fizzles out, hits the ground, and she just. And what I can also do with her mini is you watch as her face sort of droops. The visage of that of Valindra begins to shift into that of this undead-looking creature. And everybody go ahead and do your ready to actions. Who wants to go first?
You just do it in order.
Sure. Sheena, go. Or no, to be Tallman first.
Yeah.
So Tallman is going to Mega Smite.
Oh heck. Yeah.
Bonk.
He's gonna trident attack. He gets a 23, and he's going to. Spencer, how does Smite work?
Well, it's 2d8.
Can I use a third level spell slot?
Yes, for every level above first, you do an extra d8. She's undead, so it does another d8, but there's a max
So how many
5
D8s?
d8.
So if you're using a third level slot, it starts at 2, so it'd go up to 4, and then 5 because it's a fiend or undead.
Yeah, so, but there's a max, so 5d8 is...
5d8. All right.
Yep.
Well,
So,
the max can, because the extra d8 isn't accounted to the max. So it's 5d8 or max of 6d8 if they're undead or fiend.
Sure.
I'm like 99% sure. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I thought that was how that worked.
I'll go look.
Let's see if you can get to Philip before I can get to fucking
already
Zephyr.
When you hit with a melee weapon attack, you can spend 1 spell slot to deal 2d8 extra radiant damage to a target, plus 1d8 for each spell. Okay, or, yeah, so Colton's right. Plus 1d8 against undead, max to 68. So you can do 68 damage to her.
Amazing.
To do a third level spell
So
slot.
Tallman does 24, 28, 31 damage. He goes over and just pierces Valindra, just stabs her with this holy radiant light kind of coming over her. And as he does so, the foliage around kind of grows a little bit as he does it. It seems to like almost like flourish in like the smite. All right. After Tallman was Tiff.
Tiff
If you're
would
doing
have,
anything.
Tiff would have used
Or use your reaction. Sorry.
I don't think I get anything.
So Dragon Bait will. I'll put him there. It doesn't matter. He'll do an attack. He'll go bonk. 19.
which would be a 21. Cause
Crit.
Oh,
Oh my god, it's so much damage.
Holy Avenger.
19 plus 15 plus 12. Oh my Jesus Christ. Where's my-
are all of those numbers added?
Every number is added.
24, 39, 46, 55, 58, 68, 73, 79 damage.
Oh my
I think she's gone.
Bye.
Dragon Bait gets the kill. Dragon Bait.
That's fine. He
with the anger
deserves
and
his revenge.
frustration. He doesn't want to lose anybody else, and this one
Yeah.
person is trying to take them away. Everybody crowds around her as you all begin attacking and stabbing and Tallman pins her down with the trident. And Dragon Bait comes over. He takes a Holy Avenger. He swings it forward once in a flourish. He takes it behind himself. He spins it around and he chops off her head. And he looks into the air and he goes.
I thought he couldn't make sound.
Well, I don't think he has a tongue, so he could go ah.
And she's dead. You guys are out of combat.
Okay. I feel like Dragon Bait deserves that kill after Power Word Kill killed Artis. Like
Yeah,
he sees
so
Power
too.
Word Kill again, and he's like,
Yeah,
not
I thought
today.
the same thing. So,
Okay.
Gina doesn't even go small. She's still big and just grabs.
Pull her up. She says, how did you learn how to do this?
Oh,
Where have you been? What have you been
and
doing? And Ayla
Just-
rocks over and she grabs your leg.
I drop small, and then we all like
And
group together.
Yeah. The three of you have a family group hug there for a minute. And I'm going to make you small.
Yeah.
Oh, that was Ayla. There we go.
Oh, I'm spinning.
The three of you go over, and she just looks at you and she says, look at you. You're so... When I heard that you were here, I came as fast as I could. I'm so sorry.
No. It's...
There's a horde of undead on the outside of the city.
Yeah.
All of the, our soldiers are battling them. I knew you were in here. I had to come find you.
We've been here for a little while trying to deal with stuff. I'm glad. It's good to see you. Oh God, it's been a long time.
Are these your friends?
Yeah.
I've
Well
heard
then.
much about the rest of you as well. I've heard about your deeds across Chult. You do not walk silently through this place.
No, that's never been a strength, honestly.
All
That's
good
probably on
things, though,
me.
right?
Of course. Talk of hope. My friend Wakanga told me much.
You know, we could have found you a lot faster if we had asked Wakanga about you.
I suppose so.
Didn't even.
This universe has often kept me away from my family. I hate to ask. But Sheena, where's your father?
You don't have to worry about him.
What happened?
Used me. Gone now.
That foul fiend. He did the same to me. I didn't leave either of you. I didn't want to. That monstrous creature came and attacked our home. The plane fell apart. There were whirlpools opening everywhere, and one of them brought me here. I searched every corner of this island for you.
Yeah, we were far away. We were not on this island when we came out.
I'll be honest, I assumed you were dead. I was the worst mother any two Genasi could have asked for.
No, you taught us to be strong and be able to survive, even though it was hard.
At that moment, she just sobs and she just holds both of you. What is everybody else doing?
Good to see that you guys made it, Tallman.
Oh, yes. Yep.
Hey,
Have you been faring out here?
As well as expected? I'm not sure. We're almost ready to make the last push, which is good.
What do you mean?
There's a tomb the soulmonger's in.
You're going to enter the tomb of the 9 gods?
We're only missing one piece now that she's
I
gone.
suppose I shouldn't be surprised. And I don't mean to scare you, but no one, and I mean no one, has ever exited the tomb of the 9 gods alive.
I mean,
Yeah.
no one.
I've known many adventurers to come through this land, all seeking fame and adventure and fortune in the tomb of the 9 gods, and not one has ever escaped.
I mean, no one knew where Omu was for hundreds of years either.
True. I'm just warning you. It's dangerous.
Well, Sheena kind of says over the shoulder.
Yeah.
While it's still in the hug. We're also not going in for fame, glory, or fortune.
That's fair.
And at that point,
It's a
Braca looks up.
moral
She says,
issue.
You're going in? Why?
I am. Because people close to us have died in this trip, in this fight, and I intend to stop what's keeping them from coming back.
She looks at Ayla, and Ayla says, she just nods. Braca sits there and she just thinks for a moment. She says, I don't want to lose you again. Sorry, Ari, were you going to say something?
Jacob, could I go through all those gems that we found in Rosnasi's little
Yep.
hut?
Mhm.
How many of them are rubies?
2.
That's not fair.
What?
Nothing. I need a lot of rubies.
Got it.
Never mind.
We already killed Rosnasi. I bet, even though Acererak is
Rosnasi is dead.
worse.
Tallman looks around and he says,
Yes.
Rosnasi is dead?
Yeah.
Yes.
Acererak betrayed him. He couldn't even stand when we found him. The Yonti are gone, though.
I see.
Most of them, at least.
Most of them.
There's hordes of undead still surround the city.
Probably under Acererak at this point.
He probably knows we're planning on going in there.
Oh, he absolutely does. He taunted us to go in there.
True, he said as much himself.
Mm-hmm. He expects us.
Out of the rubble, you see push like a brick off. You see Ishmael stand up and look over and say, "Are they gone?"
Yeah, whose side are you on?
No one's. I'm on no one's side.
It's a dangerous answer.
A hired hand, I
Is
assume?
Valindra dead?
She's right there. Little mush.
He walks over. He kicks her. He turns around. He grows a couple feet and transforms into that of a Goliath. And he says, "Sorry, everyone. I duped you. How the hells do we keep running into one another?
I'm going to
Why
kill
are
you.
you here?
Don't know. We are business partners now at this
No,
point.
we are not.
Yes. I helped them, and then I helped you, and now I'm here to help you again.
To help yourself.
No.
All right,
no,
you know
no.
what? You know what? Wait. I have an idea. Tallman, you said
Yes,
that...
I did hear that there was quite
Undead.
a number of treasure in the Tomb of the Nine Gods,
Yes,
but I don't care
that's-
about that anymore.
That's fantastic. You can have some gold if you help with the undead problem.
Oh, I don't want gold. I
do you
have
want?
plenty of that.
Mycroft.
I'm setting up a new chain in Port
Give me
Nyanzaru.
rubies. I'll let you live if you have rubies.
In Port Nyanzaru, I do. I don't carry my rubies with me, Ari. I don't know the rest of you. Greetings. I know you, and I know you, and I know you. I don't know you. And he points at Tiff.
Depends.
Greetings.
Hello.
My name is John Long Silver, but you can call me Mycroft. I'm an old associate of these fine people.
Okay. Tiff will
I met
shake
you
his
like
hand.
once.
Yes, I remember.
We did work together for years, so...
How are you alive?
How are you alive? You've been everywhere and you're still alive.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's more of the question. The question should be, why are Ari and Ira still alive, and not why Mycroft suddenly
Because we
turned up
stopped
in the
hanging
middle
out
of
with
Jolt?
you. This has ruined my entire week.
I'm a singular investment.
This is the thing that ruined your
Yes,
job?
I hate him that much.
Look, I don't mind that you're here, Mycroft.
I hope
but
that we can mend this relationship, Ari.
With rubies, you can mend the relationship.
I agree. I think that this could be a very profitable
Not for
So
profit.
how do you plan
relationship.
how do you plan on getting out of this situation exactly?
Oh, well, I have an army of my own. A small one, but they're helpful. If you're going to go in there and defeat old Skelly Lich Boy, then I can assist.
With keeping the undead back.
You were the one that killed all my Zents.
Mhm.
Oh! They were yours.
I've got more.
That explains a lot. So what would they have done if they had captured us then?
They would have probably brought you here. I had made a deal with the Red Wizards, although I will be tearing that contract up. And anyways, this isn't about me. This is about all of you. You, tall man, I can provide support. Tallman says, okay.
What do you want in return, Mycroft?
Nothing at all.
I don't believe that.
I want a mended relationship. I think we can get along. I think that also we could set up a bit of a chain of business and progress to Port Nyanzaru. There's a lot of money there. After this is all over, of course.
Of course.
Assuming you don't die horribly in the Tomb of the Nine
So-
Gods. And Braca like shoots him a look, and he says, "I'm only being realistic."
So you want to use the fame that you're going to get from being part of the group that helped finish off the Soulmonger
am
to
I not
open
helping?
taverns.
I'm
Okay.
helping.
You know,
Ira.
I think you're right. This is actually a good deal.
Good.
You can
Good.
use the
And he
fame
shakes.
all you want.
He holds his hand out to you. You've come a long way.
Yeah. Ira will shake his hand, I guess.
I'm laughing, not Mycroft. He shakes your hand. Braca then looks to to Ayla and Sheena, and she says, "Are you sure about this?"
I know I am. I have to. For Ayla, honestly, more than even me. Trust someone really close to her.
I think at this point I am kind of I think I'm better off not being with you guys.
I was thinking something similar. myself.
I almost die a lot. And Braca looks at her and then looks at you.
Is you
What does
like
she
all of
what does she
us?
mean by that, Sheena? What does she
Okay,
mean by
it's
that?
Sheena.
That Chult is dangerous.
Nothing, Mom,
Yes.
nothing. They just sometimes I just am not as cool as them. And then she looks
That's
over
not
at the rest of you.
true.
She says, "You're supposed to be protecting her."
We have been.
To
She's alive.
to be fair, it's hard to manage 30 Yonti and protect people, but we've managed it. I think Ayla's right. She probably shouldn't come with us to the tomb and would probably be better off helping you guys.
Ayla is also trying to learn her abilities that she has. She's lost a lot fairly recently in terms of abilities. What she
I can do magic now. And she goes, "Okay."
She's pretty good.
I think it's bardic.
And
in
I also
nature.
have a grimoire of dark snake magic. And she goes, "Give me that."
I wonder who could have given her that. Strange.
Yeah, huh.
And she found it. Just like on the
Yeah.
ground.
She goes, "Mom, I want the dark grimoire of snake magic."
Look
And
at
she
those
goes, "Maybe
lying
when you're
around."
older." She goes, "I'm 25." Braca
she can
stops and
handle
she says,
herself in
"All right."
most situations, but I don't think she. I do agree. The tomb might be a little too dangerous for her.
She puts her hand on your shoulder, Sheena. She hugs you again, and she says, "I wish that we could have one night. But those undead are waiting. They won't stop. But they'll soon learn that my resolve is much stronger than theirs. I'll wait for you."
Then we'll have that night when we leave the tomb. And once all these undead are gone.
And she smiles, she looks at you. And she doesn't say it, but she's very proud of who you are and who you've become.
And someday I might need to show you my ship too.
"You have a ship?" Ayla goes, "Yeah, it's a really big one.
I may
It was
have.
her. It
It's
was.
on
It was
its
her
way-
dad's old
I was
ship.
gonna say I
and
may
it
have
has-
taken it off of him.
It's on its way to water.
You stole a giant boat. Later. Tallman says, "Well, I'm gonna follow my captain. As much as I'd like to have one more adventure with the rest of you guys, I think those days are over."
Dragon bait. What do you want to do?
Looks down. He takes Artis's body. He just looks up.
Tallman, could you... I know the magic exists. I don't know if you know it. Are you able to keep the body
Yes, I can.
fresh? That's a weird word to use.
Tallman kind of kneels down and looks at Dragonbait and puts his hand on him, and he says, "Who is this?
Our friend
Uh,
Dragonbait.
I see." He stands back up. He wants to protect him. He wants to keep his body safe.
Then I think he should go with you guys.
And then
It'll be
at
the
this
four of us
point,
then.
Braca says, "Only the four of you?"
We can handle a lot that is thrown at us. Apparently, we have two seemingly gods of this island here. If we keep connected to them. Acererak certainly
He was not happy.
Mine's,
He was
I don't think
upset.
mine's wanted here, but yeah, gods of the island.
It's certainly inference
Gods be with you then,
here as well.
for everyone's sake. And Tallman says, "Oh, I have something for you, actually." He pulls out a bag, and he just hands the bag over to Ira.
I'll take it and I'll see what's in it.
Inside
It's a
are
bag of
8
devouring.
potions of healing.
Hey! Basic or...
Each, they are greater potions of healing.
Okay.
And they're weirdly shaped. And he says, they're easy cork, easy quaffing. You can quaff these as a bonus action.
Ooh. I'll pass out 2 to everyone.
All right, go for it.
It's healing potion. How the fuck
Quaff.
do you do that? That's right. All right, you have to search potion of healing, and then it will pop up the greater in D&D Beyond, so you guys know. And then let me throw in my options.
Healing
Notes.
greater, 2 of them, right?
Use
Yeah.
Greater.
as bonus action. At this point, Ira's gonna.
Abe,
Yeah.
I was
honey,
gonna
what do you have
send
in your
it.
hand? A knife.
I was
No!
literally in the process of
It's-
sending that into our group chat.
It's really funny that you say that, because Ira would walk over towards Ayla and say, so your magic is similar to mine. Have you ever used a weapon before? Because the magic
Colton,
can
you
run
can
out.
switch over to the not combat map if you want.
Okay.
No.
Sorry, what'd you say?
He would walk over and say, so your magic is sort of similar to mine, which means that it probably runs out. Have you used a weapon before?
She's literally has my old sword on her.
Oh,
Yes.
you have the sword. Okay. Ira would take out he would kind of reach into a pouch and pull out a dagger, and the dagger is the blade is normal, just a normal steel blade, but then like down the middle of it, it's kind of like golden inlaid. And he's gonna hold it out, kind of flip it around and hold the hilt of it to Ayla, just in case.
What are you giving her?
A +3 dagger.
Ooh.
I have the scimitar now. I don't need that.
And Braca
just
grabs her hand. She says,
Be really
"Not
careful
like
with
that."
it. That only use that if you're forced to. Okay, it's made
Yeah.
out of the finest steel. So
Oh.
if you mess up, you can hurt yourself pretty easily with that.
Got it.
It also means you can hurt other people pretty easily with it.
Yeah. Thank you, Ira.
2 knives.
Yeah. You'll have to show Darren when we get him back all the stuff you learned.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can also tell Mom about all of our adventures too.
You know, that's true. And Ira would pull out a little pack, and he'd actually hold this out to Braca. And this is a second journal that he started of the journey of Cholt. I'm not gonna fill it back in. I'm not gonna fill in the rest unless we make it out. So it's everything we've been up to. If you want to catch up.
I'll keep this. I'll protect it. This is your story.
It is. If there is there might be a point or two in there where it seems that I'm pretty upset at China. We're good now. Let's just say that Ari and I are a little bit of pranksters, and she may not have liked that on our ship. And instead of being mad at China, I wrote it down. So
Let's just say I still have a fiery temper sometimes.
anyways, Mycroft, hopefully you make it out of this, and we'll make it out of this.
Give me
Yes,
your
yes.
hat.
No, it's mine.
Give me it.
No. Oh, did you like the whole bit where you thought there was another changeling that exists out there in the world?
Yeah, I was wondering about that. I figured that was.
I was hoping that would have attracted you at least in the slightest, and it did. Except then you murdered everyone, and I didn't expect that.
Neither did we.
Start expecting it, Mycroft.
Of course. Yes, of course.
That is the least subtle threat I have ever heard.
We're fucking crazy. We just walking to murder like
Expect it.
half a base
Tallman
of
turns
Yankee.
and he says, "We should be going." Braca nods. She gives you both each a hug one more time. Mycroft doesn't hug anybody as the three of them begin to head off, and kind of give one last look to the rest of you, and move off further into the jungles.
And then
of
I
Elmer.
assume Dragonbait and
Dragonbait
Artists-
also follows.
Dragonbait and Artists
And-
go too.
The four of you are left there in Omu.
All right.
Hey, what did you need rubies for?
Oh, I was gonna
I'm
try
kinda
to
curious
cast
too.
forbiddance outside of the town because it'll just rapidly kill the undead. But I
Does
don't
it
have
have-
enough
Because
rubies.
I have a sword that we got from that pirate captain that's worth about 1,200 gold. There might be enough rubies on there.
Is it ruby inlaid?
It's gem inlaid. Has tons of gems. So I don't know
Well,
how
I
many
have.
rubies there
It needs to be 1,000 gold. For
Oh,
rubies.
1,000
I may not
gold
be that.
rubies.
are. Yeah, sorry. I'll keep an eye out though.
I don't carry rubies on me.
Do I
Sorry.
have rubies?
2, both
No.
worth 50 gold. So.
Yeah, I was looking to see if I had any other. I do not.
Well, let's not waste time then.
Yeah.
Get this little grung home.
And
Then
get the
go find the
last.
entrance.
Sweet.
What did you say?
Right.
I had casted.
What he
that
always
spell.
says.
Oh, you have comprehend languages?
Yeah, I
You just said
casted
yes.
it before the con. Oh,
You just said yes.
you do understand us.
You little
We-
bastard.
He said no.
I'm gonna insight the grung.
Okay,
I
roll
can
insight.
tell if he's lying or not. Critical success, because I have the ring that gives me advantage.
For some reason, you can tell that this grung is just a little shit. Didn't take much insight to figure that out.
All right, let's go to our.
Okay,
Let's go get the last one.
you guys are heading off.
Are we just gonna say fuck it and just walk through?
Yeah.
Let's be honest. They probably.
There's
don't.
nobody there.
Yeah, we
One of
we
ours.
killed their
More than
entire
most of them.
culture.
Yep. Oh, do you know what I can
Kill-
start doing?
We
You
killed
guys
them.
are about to head into.
The Tomb of the Nine Gods!
I feel like you think that's
Whenever
a lot
we say
cooler than it
The
is.
Tomb of the Nine Gods?
It has to be in that voice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
So as you guys get closer to
To the Tomb
kill
of the
the
Nine
women
Gods.
and the children
you,
too.
no, sorry, you guys are going over to
Yang Nang Shrine.
what?
I'm sorry, I'm laughing at fucking the Discord. I was just clicking and I found it out. Okay, Spencer already sent it to the chat.
The-
The arms.
what's funny is it was Cheetah who was the bigger one.
Oh
and
gosh,
picked up-
dang it. It's killing me.
You guys are assholes.
Yeah, we thought Mycroft died in a drug deal too. Apparently he was just going to fucking Cholt.
Minecraft never dies.
So, you guys are heading off over to the shrine, the Nang Nang Shrine. You guys walk over, step through the destroyed old Yanti city. There's nobody there. It's completely emptied and destroyed. And then you guys go over to this flooded area of the place. And you can tell that little Mr. Grung man, who I forgot the name of, is like,
Inbox.
wait.
What does that
He's like
mean?
getting more and more excited. He's just saying wait.
Home,
He's
home,
not saying
home.
anything.
Wait, no, he's
Oh, he's saying home. Actually, yeah, he would be saying home.
Oh, he's my sweet boy.
Was actually my girl.
this
God damn it. All right.
is what you get for that, Jacob. No, it's cool. Ah, look at this.
Oh,
Ooh, we got the old icons.
We got the old icons.
Nope.
We got Aura, Simba, and Dragon.
Oh,
And Ayla. Oh,
And Ayla.
and they're all
Guys are on
gone.
the bottom. Rip. So, as you guys get closer, monoliths adorned with prancing frog-like figures rise from the swamp. Beyond, a ruined edifice shaped like an arrowhead squats in the muddy water. Bushes and trees grow from its roof. At the pointed front of the building, steps ascend to a stone door caked in slime. And what's his name? Yorb?
Imbok.
Yorb.
Imbok. Imbok goes,
son of Yorb.
yes. He goes, wait. And he jumps into the water and he just starts swimming. Wait. And
I'm gonna
out of the
follow
water,
him.
you see a bunch of grungs, all different colors, swarm him, and they're all going, wait. And it's just like a cacophony of wait. And they're all just, you can't even tell what they're saying at this point, Ira. It's just like, they're just happy that he's back. And then you hear,
We.
and from the steps up here, you see this, let's see here.
How big is he?
I-
Is it going to be big?
Be
boy
another grung.
Papa Grung.
Papa Grun?
Yeah. I can't send his image. Oh well, I can't put it in the Roll20 chat, but I will send it to our chat. Bonk. He looks up at the top. This a large. He's a little bit bigger than the rest of them. He has a big old feathery kind of cap with bones up the top of it. And he has like a cup with bubbling liquid in it that has like a spider in it. And he looks over and he just goes.
We.
And the rest of them go. Weep.
What is he saying?
They're all. He said, "Have you returned my son?"
Yes.
And the rest of them are, and all of them rejoice in the fact that Imbok has been returned, and he goes,
My boy, Imbok.
and Imbok runs over to him and hugs his father, and they both have a moment with one another, and he says, "Weep, which is I was almost sacrificed by aliens," and then Imbok and then Yorb goes,
What?
Which means that sucks.
and Chief Yorb walks over to the rest of you swimming in the water, and he says,
Weep.
which Ira means,
Thank you for saving my son.
Yeah. Can you understand us? Because I don't.
Yes.
Fantastic. We are after the puzzle cube in that thing you got behind you. Any chance we could get some help getting that as return?
You have returned my son. I shall grant you this cube.
Awesome.
and he pulls it out of his back pocket and hands it to you.
Wait, he just had it? Cool, I'll take it. Thank you.
Nang. Nang.
That's all he says.
Thank you.
Okay.
May nang. Ira says
Yes.
that out loud.
All of the grungs go back together.
Right, we
Imbok
can go
looks
guys.
behind himself, little tear in his eye. He runs back over. He gives Ari a little hug, and he says, "Weep."
What does that mean?
He said, "I'll never forget you."
He said he would never forget you. He can understand
he
you, by
run-
the way, if you want to say
I
something.
And then
kneel
he-
down and
Okay.
then I turn so that the monkey can see him.
The monkey looks at him. And Nang just goes, not Nang, sorry. Imbok just goes, and the monkey doesn't say anything to him. And
He's
Imbok
a
doesn't say
monkey.
anything to the monkey. What?
Because he's a monkey.
Yes. And Imbok walks away back to his family.
Oh my god. What are we doing? What is happening?
All right. You guys have all the puzzle cubes.
Time.
Time to go.
It's time for.
The tomb of the nine gods.
I hate this.
I'm sorry.
Can Ari leave the monkey with the grungs? I don't want to take
The monkey does
into the
not want to stay with the grungs. It goes,
But I have given the monkey to Ayla then. I don't want to have the monkey go into the tomb of
Yeah,
the
the
nine
monkey went with
gods.
Ayla, and then he pops out of your backpack.
Damn it.
Oh my god. Of course.
Ooh. Ooh,
You're gonna die, bud.
But
You're gonna.
by the way, Jacob, I think you're saying the name of the tomb wrong. It's not the tomb of the nine gods, it's the tomb of the giant crab.
Tomb
Dun
of
dun
the
dun dun
giant
dun
crab.
dun dun dun.
We're all gonna be crabs.
Yeah. Okay. So where do you guys go?
God.
Where are you guys going? Where are you headed? Where are you going?
Here.
We'll go into the
Over there?
Orbit.
We're
if
going
you
to the
want.
giant crab.
We're gonna go
Okay.
right into orbit and then come right back here.
All right. So you guys, make your way over. As you do, you walk across Omu. The city seems to be quiet for once, as if it's holding its breath in wait for something to happen. As everybody walks their way over to the entrance of the tomb, you get pretty close, and as you do, you hear a voice from Ari's backpack. The monkey comes out and he says, I can actually speak.
Wait, could you talk this whole time?
Yeah.
You're an ass.
Is that you,
What the
Viridia?
fuck is
Sorry.
going on?
I'm sorry. The monkey jumps onto the ground and he looks up and he says, Ari, I have some things to tell you.
God damn it. Why are you in a monkey?
It's kind of hard to explain. Hi, everybody. It is I, the Duck King,
In a monkey.
in the
I'm on
body of a
monkey right
monkey. Gina's like, I can't.
Pretty much.
I'm out.
I'm out, guys.
No, Gina, you have to understand. This is how he is. It's okay.
You watch as the monkey's form shifts and transforms into that of what looks like Viridia's previous form. That of a person with a cloak over their face with just a smile that you can see from underneath. They look forward and they say, I gotta be honest, I haven't really been granting you any sort of power this entire time during Chult. Or while you've been here.
What do you mean?
Kind of complicated. Acererak. Okay, well, there's only really a easy way I can explain this, so just bear with me. There were 10 trickster gods. I was one of them a long time ago, back when Ubtao was the god of the Omuans. This place was a beautiful, thriving place. And, well, they left a part out towards the end where, we all helped the Omuans build this city, and, well, I wanted to bring laughter into this place, and, prank kind of went wrong. Ubtao went to sleep for, about a millennium. And then when he woke up, there was a drought and all the plants were dying. And so all of the other trickster gods banished me. Which is why my heaven isn't so great.
He's nice.
Yeah, well, I used to be a lot nicer. It was a sprawling jungle of people who could change their face whenever they wanted. And they could eat and play and laugh and drink all they wanted. But now it's just an empty void. And then I felt nothing for a long time until I found you, Ari. I don't even really know how you and your brother were born. 'Cause I didn't do that. And I don't think Ubtao did it unless he felt bad for me or something. But you were the only thing I ever had. And I know most other gods, they've got lots of followers and all these cool people that, worship them, and it's a real fun time, but I needed you. You're kind of the god in this scenario here. I failed everything. I messed up. I really screwed the pooch. And
how am I feeling pity for a god?
Yeah. Okay, look.
You are. I'm surprised. That's all.
I came back to make amends. I wanted to give you that heaven that you wanted. And I returned to find that Acererak had killed all of my brothers and sisters. Created this soulmonger from their corpses. I was alone. I took all the power that I had to try to revive them. I couldn't do it. I could only give them a little bit of what they have, but that's you. It's all streaming from you. It's and he goes down into the dirt and he picks up a bunch of dirt and they hold the dirt and go, okay, so pretend this dirt is my godly power.
Okay.
Maybe not a good metaphor. Regardless, I had it and I gave some of it to you and we shared this. And then when I wanted to bring back my brothers and sisters, he goes and they take the dirt and they begin to kind of spill it around in different places. And now all I have is this, and it's like a small amount of dirt. But the rest of that is still you. They're all there. And one of them weirdly connected to you, looking at Tiff. Just eating rations. Oh, perfect.
I didn't go just start this conversation, but yes.
No. It's great. It's great. And so, they go over and look and says, Kubazan chose you. That means that they're out there. They're alive. They're somewhere. I just haven't seen them. And so I became a monkey to make sure that you didn't die, because then everybody would die. And I didn't want that to happen. And he got really...
You told me that you couldn't keep me from dying anymore.
I could have once.
Okay, what about now?
Well, now I can't go in there. Tomb of the Nine Gods is prohibited to me. All of the bodies and the lost souls of me aren't there. I'm banished from this place. I can enter Omu, fine. But...
Well, what's going to happen when I go in there?
They're still in there. All 9 of them. Their power, what's left of their spirits, they linger and they await to be awoken.
Yes, but...
You have to help them, Ari, please.
How can I go in there?
If Ari's magic is connected to you...
I just said it's not.
She enters?
It is, but I took that power, I transferred it to all of them. Everything that she does, all of her power, it's them and it's me. But you can go on without me.
What happens to you if she goes in?
Oh, nothing. I'll wait out here and I'll wait for you to come back, and then I'll have my family back and you'll have your family back and everything will be fine. And then I can maybe make some amends because, well, you did a really heroic deed and saved all of their lives, and maybe they'll accept me back with open arms. I don't know. Or maybe you'll get to be the new 10th god of Omu.
I'm sorry. Could you repeat yourself? My Zoom froze for like 10 seconds.
Oh, yeah. What was the last thing you heard?
Ira was asking something.
I asked what happened if Viridia if Ari went in.
Sure.
So he says that you can go in there. All of the spirits of the trickster gods have Viridia's power. And if you go in, well, you'll be cut off from me, but they'll all still be there. They have been granting you this power this entire time. I've been offering but drips of anything that I could give you. They're your god now. And maybe when you solve everything and you help them and you get to see your family and I get to see mine and you save them, maybe they'll welcome me back with open arms and we can go throughout the world and create more changelings, or maybe they'll still reject me and they'll accept you as the new god.
Nah. I've got too
Oh,
much
good,
going on.
because I really wanted that. I didn't.
you can keep
Nothing
that.
against you. I got to be honest. The only reason I'm still kicking is because of you. But I really want to be the god. So, also, enough lying to you at this point. And he grabs your hands and he looks at you and he says, "My true name is Volokon."
And I still.
You can still call me Viridia. I don't care.
Okay.
But I just wanted to let you know. Little warning. They're a little aberrant. And by that I mean they're a little crazy. And they kind of they're kind of like you are. They really like to play pranks and they really like to mess around with people.
Yeah, I
so
know,
they
it's
aren't
not
going to be
too
necessarily the most helpful. They're kind of a bunch of little trickster yeah. So if they possess you, just go along with it. Yeah,
What?
Yep. All right. Go along now.
Okay, don't die. You are just a little monkey.
Oh, I could be a guy. I'm a guy right now.
Yeah, but are you gonna continue to be a little monkey? Or
Oh yeah, I'm gonna hide as a monkey. I don't want Acererak to find me.
What happened to the monkey? Were you always the monkey?
I was always the monkey. Yeah. I didn't kill a monkey, Ari.
Okay,
That's evil.
okay, yeah. Did you see me melt those guys?
I saw everything. I saw everything you did. And you have little wings now.
You know,
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah.
Nobody told me about this god shit that I'm supposed to be doing.
Well,
No handbook.
yeah, that's why you
Alright.
can keep the responsibility. I think
Oh,
we're gonna go
thanks.
into the tomb now.
Be careful, please.
Well,
Yeah,
if I
please
die,
find
you
them.
could always try to get
Thank
my
you.
brother to join your crew. Use your last little bit of magic.
I don't
Okay.
think Seymour would do that.
He was always the stubborn one.
I'll make sure
I like you more.
I
I'll-
know, I'm much better. Better
I'll make
sibling.
sure she's okay.
Thank you, Ira. And Kubazan, when this is all over, you better leave her alone, okay? All right? You can't just consistently possess people all the time.
I don't know, I kind of like it. It's like having confidence. Kind of fake it till you make it
Huh.
kind of thing.
Interesting. All right. Well,
No, I don't get any ideas. I like being myself.
I can't control them. They're gonna do their own thing.
No, I
one of
mean
them might
you.
enter your mind, and you might get the thought of snails and murder. That might happen.
All right.
Good luck.
Okay. Thank you. Me too.
Yep.
Good talk. Thank you.
We're
I'm
ready.
glad to be your champion.
Okay, you better get going. He like turns. He's like, "Yeah, my kids better take care of that tomb. Give Acererak the 1-2. Oh, I'm gonna go be a monkey." Whoop, he becomes a monkey and he just goes, "Ah!" and he runs off.
You and monkeys have two ducks.
Monkey up there. All right, let's
Okay.
go.
Yeah.
Oh, your god is very interesting.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
More human than god, honestly.
Oh well.
Means he
I
understands.
both like and not. I don't know if I like him or not. But funny at least.
Is there
Alright,
like there's like a thing that says tomb here?
Here.
What are we looking at?
There's a big sign. It says, it's got Acererak on it, and he's just like, "Come inside." No. I will drag you guys over to the map.
And then we just go into the Tomb of Horrors.
Yeah, it's not
Please,
even
no.
it's not even this one. It's the Tomb of Horrors.
Yeah.
Please no.
And
I
we
will
just
quit.
get instantly rolled over by a steamroller.
I will quit.
That's
you
still a
guys-
thing. Be very careful.
So you guys make your way closer towards the tomb. Let me go ahead and read some shit.
Can Gina come here just real quick? I have something for you. I'm gonna have to touch you just for a second, like 1 second.
Who are you talking to again?
Gina and Tiff. Yep. Chip. Let's go. Chip. Boop. 2 little boops on your nose. There you go. That's your gift. And that will be me casting Death Ward, Twin Spell. You are both Death Warded.
Nice.
I assume I'm already death
Same
warded.
to myself and Ira this morning.
Good job.
Thank
I would have
you.
laughed really hard if you were just like, boop. That's it. I didn't want
That's it.
That's not, yeah.
I was thinking
Boop on your nose.
No.
All right.
We all have death ward.
You guys
That's
make your way over
actually so
towards
good.
the northern wall of Omu. So you know how Omu is surrounded in those cliffs, basically? As you come to the northern portion of it, you can see this opening over here. And you also see this obelisk standing right before these 2 openings. This is
God damn
supposedly the fabled entrance into the Tomb of Annihilation.
Alright.
Or the Tomb of the 9 Gods, the Tomb of Annihilation. Roll credits!
The Tomb of the Nine Gods!
Okay. I need to.
Near the base of the cliffs, a 15-foot tall obelisk of cracked stone is draped with vines and black moss. Behind it, you see a dark passageway obscured by withered creepers. A second, smaller tunnel burrows into the base of a cliff to the east. 3 stone gargoyles. Well, hang on. Yep, everybody's got a passive perception above 10. 3 stone gargoyles watch you from narrow ledges carved into the cliffside. Each has the face of a bearded devil, its mouth agape in a silent scream. You guys can see that on the obelisk there's writing on kind of like the side of it.
Say.
Yeah, what does
It reads,
What language is it in, too?
it's in common.
That's nice.
Fear the night when the Forsaken One seizes death's mantle and the seas dry up and the dead rise. And I, Acererak the Eternal, reap the world of the living. Those who dare enter take heed. The enemies oppose. One stands between them. In darkness it hides. Don the mask or be seen. Speak no truth to the doomed child. The keys turn on the inside only.
We're already starting off with a puzzle. Or at least one that will be important.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kind of walk around the obelisk.
Yeah, you go around the whole thing. And only the writing is kind of on that front area. It's just this black obsidian obelisk, about 10 to 15 feet tall.
Huh. What do you think we're meant to do about this thing?
I don't know if it is something to do with yet.
Maybe
Maybe
too.
I think it's just a warning.
that's kind of what I'm thinking, but maybe these other 2 room or pathways may give us some need to tread back, possibly.
Maybe. Not a bad idea.
Well, let's check in here first. Who would like to do this? I know last time we thought Ira, but then he went blind. Do we want to try someone else, or?
One of us, we're a little bit more tankier.
It's true.
Well, what is it that? Just moving forward? Is that what you're asking about?
Yeah.
I think so. Because can we tell what's in this little space here, Jacob?
You're looking down there, yes.
Yeah.
Alcoves run the length of a narrow tunnel, each one featuring a bestial statue standing or squatting above a basin of oil.
Can I? Yeah. can I use produce flame and toss it into the oil?
You're gonna, sorry, say again?
Produce flame. Create a little flicker, toss it, which uses fire damage.
Okay.
Like tossing a little ember into the oil. And so, like, let's say if it's above
you
something-
cast produce flame as you snap, and a bit of ember strikes into the oil. The oil lights for a moment, like the flame streaks across it, like goes across, and then it's gone.
Does it look like there's still oil in there?
Yeah, there's still oil.
It's certainly flammable, but not exceptionally so.
I'm gonna go ahead and start walking in slowly.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too.
Question. Should have asked this before. Who has the cubes?
I assume me because they're heavy.
Okay, so you have them. As you begin to enter, you look over and you can get a better look at each star as a statue.
Okay.
And on your left, you see a I think it's called a jackali or a jaculi. Yeah, a jaculi.
Okay.
It's like a snake-like creature. On your right, you see a Sioux monster. Over here, you see an Almirage. Over here, you see a Zorbo. Here is an Eblis. Over here is a Froghemoth. A Grung. A Commodon.
Oh. Why are there only 8 then?
Which one's missing?
Can you repeat them, Jacob?
What is Uptao?
Jaculi, Sioux
Yep.
monster, Almirage, Zorbo, Eblis, Froghemoth, Grung, Commodon.
Tiff, what is Uptao's creature?
He's a Froghemoth.
Uptao?
Oh, I'm sorry, Uptao.
Did
Uptao?
have one?
The god
Uptao.
of like.
Uptao
music?
is not a trickster god.
Yeah, no.
Uptao was like the god of Chult.
Yeah.
It was like
Is
the
that the-
Omuan god.
Aren't we
He-
missing a
he
flail
has like
snail?
maze. I don't think any of these represent a Sioux monster though, so I don't know because the Sioux monsters like those crazy looking.
Yeah, this one's the one to the right of Ira is a Sioux monster.
Jacob.
Yes.
Can Ari go look and see what this is? Is it just a door?
Yeah, you see a short tunnel ends at a slab of worked stone, whose edges are marked by relief carvings of grinning skulls. 4 lines engraved at the center of the slab cross one another to form a star, with both ends of each line marking the location of a cube-shaped cavity cut into the door. 8 cavities in all.
Do they look like they'd fit the
Yes.
cubes that we have? Because they're all different shapes, right?
The cubes?
Yeah,
No, the cubes are all cubes. They just have shapes imprinted on them.
right.
Yeah.
There's also
Um,
this.
Tiff, China, Ira, go ahead and make a intelligence check real quick.
Okay. Here you go. 17.
Okay. Tiff, easy enough for you to know. China, you're like, you know that you've got all these statues are representative of the trickster gods. You're missing Unk, who's the flail snail.
Mm-hmm.
And then Ari says that there's an entrance over here.
But there are also
What is
8.
this? Is this Sioux
Right.
monster supposed to represent someone that I just don't have? Or am I thinking of a different creature?
Sioux monster is Wongo.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. That helps me out.
Is this one over here also missing the symbol that is the flail snail?
It's they don't have any carvings on them. They're just it's just 8.
of them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Maybe
Something
put
about
in
this
all of them
doesn't feel
except for the. Yeah, that seems weird.
Why did we?
Maybe put.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I have one but in the way that
Everyone
they're
but?
placed. Okay.
Maybe in the same way.
I see. I have a thought though. Can Tiff just kind of do like a quick 360 around this thing to see if there's anything like it's supposed to give us a hint to what's going on between these two?
Yeah, go ahead and roll investigation.
Where is that? That's an 8.
An 8. You look over it, you don't see much.
Okay. I was just trying to see if this might be something though. Okay,
It's
so
just a obelisk.
you want me to try putting them in place?
Maybe in the same order as the ones here.
Yeah.
Can Ari look around like over here?
Yeah. You go over, Ari, and as you come over here, you see you can see like a pathway through here.
Guys, there's a pathway.
Another one?
Yeah.
What's in it?
Oh, I don't know. Can I look in?
You look through, it's like hidden by bushes. And as you look inside, pulling aside the heavy undergrowth, you uncover an archway in the cliff face. Stone skulls peer down from the lintel, and old bones litter the threshold. As light strikes the entrance, a swarm of bats screech out from within, and they all fly out.
Okay.
Okay, well this is getting even more interesting.
Can I see if there's anything on this
On the door?
Yeah, is there anything on it?
Yeah, it's a slab of worked stone blocks that a slab of worked stone blocks the overgrown tunnel some 20 feet from the entrance. Grinning skulls mark the edges of the slab, in the center of which are 9 shaped cavities arranged in 3 rows of 3.
This one is
Huh.
That seems a lot more.
So the other door was like a star pattern, and it was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this one, it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's a grid.
Okay. What's the purpose of having 2 doors?
A fake one and a real one? This one was
So
clearly hidden.
That's true.
In darkness it hides. Could it be that?
It could be.
Oh, you're right.
I think you're right.
That. Okay.
That would mean that the
maybe
other
like.
bits have meaning.
Oh, okay.
It would.
You want to put those in, Tiff?
Yeah, let me do that. Can I fit into this space?
Hmm?
Can I fit in here?
Yeah.
Okay. and then-
I tried to get rid of it, but it didn't work. Oh well.
okay, I'm gonna go.
Oh wait, I'm done.
Here, let
Watch
me get
this.
Get rid of what?
Boom.
Oh.
Oh, wham.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, you're able to kind of go in and move your way towards the door. All the skulls just kind of looking downwards and just kind of grinning at you as you enter inside, and you see the 9 cavities.
Do we have any order we want me to put them in, or just put them in?
Do they seem?
Doesn't the story have an order?
That's what I was thinking. We could use a story if we don't have anything else.
Yeah, let's do that.
I think so. I have no other reason.
Okay, then I will place the cubes according to the stories in which we were told by Ovex, in the order
Okay.
I can get them.
Tell me in how. Let's do this. Can you see this map?
No.
No.
Hang on. No.
Darkness. Oh,
How about
there you
now?
go.
Oh, I see.
Oh my
Ooh.
You
god.
guys should be able to
Puzzle.
grab those.
Oh,
Literally
Nope.
impossible.
No, I
No, we
cannot
can't
grab
grab
them.
Now you should be able to grab them.
Nope.
Oh, you can grab one. Whoops.
I can grab that. I can grab one of them.
Yep. Sorry.
there we go. I grabbed some as well.
Let me.
Anyone have the story on hand? Please.
I was hoping I copy and pasted it, but I did not, so I have to go find it in our chat again.
I'm gonna just scroll up. It's posted every once in a while.
I have it copy pasted.
Okay. Can you post it?
Yeah, I can. Sorry, give me one
You're fine.
second.
You post it in the Roll20.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
If you want, Colton, you can switch over the com. Oh, you did. Good job.
That's why I was taking me a second to do this. Command C, Command V.
You said command.
I did. Okay, that didn't do that, right?
It says you're typing.
Yeah, but it didn't copy my
For some reason, it
message.
doesn't always go through.
Well, no, it didn't copy my message.
I can try.
For some reason. There we go. That time it copied it.
Oh, there you are.
That's so fucking long.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're thinking this guy first.
I'm gonna let you guys.
Oh, so the first one should be the Zorbo, right? Is that the Zorbo?
And this is the Almirage, the rabbit with the horn, right?
Well, yeah. Morning, wise Zorbo.
I think so.
Is that a Zorbo?
That's what I think that's what Obazaka is a Zorbo. Yeah, this has to be an Almirage for the rabbit.
Mm-hmm.
So like this?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how moons read, from left to right and up and down.
And then a Commodon?
The Commodon is this, right? Shigambi?
I think so. Yes, it is Shigambi the Commodon.
Okay.
It's Obalaka the Zorbo, and is that Ijin?
Yeah.
Ijin, the Almirage.
Okay.
And then after the Commodon, we have Nang Nang the Grung.
Okay. I'll put Nang Nang right here.
And then we have the Iblis or Eblis.
That's the bird people right here.
And then Kubazon the Frog Hemoth.
Give a little kiss to that one. Put that right here.
And then a Sioux monster,
That's this thing.
which is Wungo.
Little fuck.
And then Moa.
That's the snake.
And then the last one is Unk the Flail Snail.
Okay.
They each slide
ready?
in with a
Mhm.
stone cavity, and as you push the last one in, you hear a click, and it shoots out, hits you in the chest. All of them, they all fall out and hit the ground. Tiff,
Ow.
you
Fucking
feel
shit.
a shock of electricity as you take 18 lightning damage.
Okay.
You guys watch as all of the skulls light up, and you guys just see the entire room like shocks for a moment.
Bad end.
Okay, well that didn't work.
I was wrong.
Oh. Okay.
That's right. We're not even gonna get into the tomb.
Well,
I don't really have. I have. Oh well. Hang on. Where was my what was the order we were supposed to be?
I can't imagine this isn't relevant though.
Well, what I'm
The
thinking
story?
is
Yeah.
they're kind of polar opposites. What I know is that Kubazon really doesn't like Papa Zodal, I think. Well, let me check my notes.
The Zorbo
So what if we
and
did
the
this?
Almirage are enemies. Is that what
So
you're
if we
saying?
did something like this. So I take Kubazon
Uh-huh.
and then I do his polar opposite.
Which his opposite is
Here.
Both slide in.
Okay.
What about that? And
Yeah,
is there
let's
someone
try it.
that's? So I guess to prove our theory. Oh Christ! Before I should have put them in.
Well, let's try it.
Okay. What about
have-
the next one then?
So
I guess
it would
I could
be
jump the gun.
the Zorbo and the Almirage. What the fuck is the Almirage? That's
This
the
one.
rabbit, right?
Yeah.
So it would be that.
Yeah. Okay.
And then the Commodon and the Grung.
Makes sense. Shigambi's normally good aligned, and
So you're putting the
Nang Nang isn't.
that one's there, so the Ning Nang would go up. And then the Su monster and the Moa.
Moa. Okay. It makes sense because Unk doesn't do anything with them.
And then Unk.
Okay.
Tiff, as you take Unk and you slide it into the middle, the 9 cubes flare with light and disappear.
Oh,
Growling like an angry beast, the slab begins to slide up into the ceiling.
Okay.
And
Okay.
before as you do so, you hear
Oh,
a voice yell out.
for the eyes you do.
You see a spectral figure standing here, about kind of see-through, and you see the visage of Acererak, and he says,
You solved my door puzzle! Good work, good work. Got a lot more, though. That one was easy. I'd really thought you'd take the other ones. Anyways, I'm waiting.
and he disappears.
Thought we would
That was
take
a
the
good
other
thing, right?
ones. I think so.
The other ones probably have answers. Just more difficult.
Another slab blocks the hallway 20 feet beyond the first door. An iron lever is set into the door's surface, with a graven stone skull layering down from above.
Hmm.
Okay. So you said this slab has a lever on it,
Yeah,
and then there's a skull on the ceiling.
yeah. So it's like door, lever, skull.
Oh boy.
This feels tough.
Oh, I'm gonna dip my health.
See if you can review that, please. Just real quick.
Pull that lever if you guys want. Just
You
to
want
see
me to
what
do it?
happens.
I can pull it.
No,
wait.
no. Okay.
Oh, what about your hand? Or
Oh, yeah.
you are with your giant hand.
I can use my big hand.
I have mage hand too.
Oh well, apparently all of you have magic hands. Might be better
I
than
don't.
me walking in.
Uh,
I did not mean it like that.
we
Tori.
have 2 magic hands actually. They're these ones.
Papa. Okay, let's try that.
Well,
try...
let's also real quick. Let's just see and make sure. Is there anything? Fear the night when the Forsaken One sees his
That's a
death
good
mantle
point.
and sees dry up and the dead rise.
our thing.
Those who dare enter take heed. The enemies oppose. One stands between them. In darkness it hides. I assume in darkness it hides was for what we just did, but maybe not.
It could
Dawn
also
the
be out of
Mask.
order because he's a dickhead.
It could be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
one stands between them though. There was one missing between the 2 doors. But I guess we could be doing this all day. So
Dawn the Masker be
Yeah.
seen. Speak no truth to the doomed child. The keys turn on the inside only.
okay, let's do a mage hand. I'm gonna try and pull this lever.
Okay,
Okay, yeah,
lever.
I'll do that.
you take
I'll
the
do it from
lever
here.
and you pull it.
Okay.
The skull's jaw creaks open, and a skeletal hand holding a crystal hourglass comes out of its mouth. With a click, the timer rotates, and the sand starts to trickle into the lower globe. As you do this, the floor between here and the door opens up to reveal a pit trap.
Oh.
It opens up and shoots go downwards, and you see a bunch of spikes laden with poison at the bottom. You can see about maybe 4 or 5 skeletons down there.
Okay.
And I want you guys to tell me what you're doing. 10, 9,
Is this door open?
8, no, 7,
We just stay where we're at,
Then
right?
I'm not
6.
So where we're at.
The hourglass
Wow.
begins to sink more sand into the bottom of it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And with a click, the hand goes back into the mouth of the skull. The skull shuts its mouth, and the slab rises.
But there's still this gap between us.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Can I push the lever back up?
Yeah, you push, it's kind of at the top. You push it back, and the pit trap comes back upwards. And it's just a floor now.
I'm so glad, Shannon, you said something about the hands.
And is the door still open?
I am too.
Yeah, the door's still open.
Cool.
That's gonna come
What?
in handy a lot. In
Should
this
I test
place.
the floor? Because I can
Oh,
just
because you can fly.
You can fly. Yeah, that'd be a good
Falls
idea.
out. Okay, Ari's wings
didn't
are just
take
always out
flight.
now. So
Yeah.
she's gonna go boop, 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 and if it falls out from under her, she'll just pull
Float.
herself up.
You float over and you step down on it.
Yep.
Solid stone.
Hey.
Seems good.
Okay.
All right.
I'm just
I
gonna
will-
say Ari's gonna she's gonna pull like a vampire lady and just kind of float.
There you go. All right.
She can.
Ira will follow like right behind Ari.
All right. You guys make it across and into this next area, in which a moss-covered corridor extends beyond the second door. Tree roots hang from the sagging ceiling, and the air reeks of rot and damp. It kind of smells like a stinky version of Pirates of the Caribbean.
Ah.
Ahead, or Indiana Jones, obviously that ride in Disneyland.
Indiana.
Ahead, a bas-relief carving of a bearded devil's face adorns the wall at a T-shaped intersection. The devil's open mouth is a well of utter darkness. Walking around the corner here, you see Acererak standing there again. Floating visage. He's just kind of dragging his feet along the ground. He just goes,
Great job, everybody. You're doing a real good work. And I was really surprised. I thought that you would fall down there. But, well, good work. Got past where a lot of other people couldn't. Did you know an entire group of adventurers died down there? They all stood there and all fell and died. Funniest shit I've ever seen. All right, anyways, good luck.
and he climbs into the devil's mouth and just disappears.
It's a bit TikTok. Funniest shit I've ever seen.
You guys have entered the Tomb of the Nine Gods. Before you is this multi-leveled, maze-like death trap before you. And at the end lies, hopefully, hope. But that's where we're going to end tonight's game.
Ooh.
Ooh. Thanks, everybody, for watching.
Yeah.
This was a fun game, guys. There's this really cool art I wanted to show you guys. It's kind of at the beginning of kind of where you are right now.
Okay.
This is like what the door looked like, I guess. Let me send it over into the chat here.
And then
pretty
just so you guys know, we did get a 500-bit cheer over on Twitch from
Thank you.
Ben Z933. I was recently corrected. 500 bits is $10 because it's all doubled for some reason. So when people are donating 100 bits, they're actually donating $2.
I see. Very nice.
Yeah.
I believe I can show this to you guys. Hopefully it doesn't show the notes at the bottom. I don't think it will, but I think it's in the Roll20.
Perfect.
Okay.
So you guys can see that too there. Yeah, that's kind of like what the door and generally what the tomb sort of looks like, is that overgrown green foliage, walls, vines draping everywhere, stone slabs.
It'd be pretty if it wasn't evil.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
It
exactly.
feels like something out of Last of Us to me, or Uncharted.
Last of Us or
Yeah.
Uncharted or Indiana Jones. Yeah, they nailed the look of this thing. I think it's awesome the way that they did that. Well, thank you everybody for joining us for tonight's game. We will be back next week, hopefully with another game. We'll see you guys then. Thanks for all the art and the memes. You guys are awesome. And that is the end of the stream. Goodbye.